0. See if anybody's even out here looking for something to do on Christmas Eve. Oops. See if anybody's bored off their bums. Jill, hey, Merry Christmas. How are ya? I figured we'd just go live here for a little bit while we try to get ready for Christmas. So do we have that painter's tape in here?
Huh?
Do we have that painter's tape in here at all? Oh, actually.
For what?
That,
Let me just go get the other stand.
okay. All right. Never mind. We're going to switch different mount here. So, yeah. Merry Christmas, everybody. Holy cow. Yeah. Merry Christmas. Let's see, where did I leave off back here? Hey, Don, Holly, Anita, Lisa, Hope, Locadia. I hope I said that right. Trina, Anita, Palmer. Thank you. Appreciate it. And Alice, Chris. Merry Christmas, you guys. Sarah Wade, Merry Christmas. And Marcio. Ton of love. Love you guys. Appreciate it. Gosh, dang. It's awesome. Didn't think anybody'd be up right now online anyways. Probably everybody doing the same thing we're doing. Trying to finish getting some stuff wrapped up for the kiddos. Yeah, the family is doing well. Susie, oh, there we got. You also live with the adhesive arachnoiditis. I'm so sorry. It is literally a pain in the wherever you're experiencing it at. So I waved when you said my name. Well, good. Perfect. I'm going to switch lights 1 second. Going to the tripod that's not completely scrapped together. Actually, what am I saying? They both are. They're both like menageries. So, everybody else ready for Christmas? Or is anybody else ready for Christmas? How's everyone feeling? Everyone's feeling good. Andrea started saying she was maybe getting the inkling of a cold, trying to get her again, but hopefully not. Oh, Sue had a 1,000-pound horse fall on top of her.
What the heck?
That's no good. You okay? We're just out on a ride and he or she rolled on you, or what happened with that? Or did somebody set you up like in a cartoon and drop a horse when you went outside? Just kidding. I used to ride horses. I had one roll over on me when we were getting ready to go up a muddy hill. But oh, is that the story? Oh, did I? Let's see. No, that's hold on. Oh, that is Susie. Oh, so that's your arachnoiditis story. I'm so sorry. Yeah, that's so crazy how much the different trauma situations that can bring this thing on. It's not very picky, it seems like, but I don't think it gets diagnosed or found out as often as it probably should. Get up nice. So. Did you end up with any broken bones or anything on that, or did it just somehow tweak and get your started to scar up your spinal cord from the quick bend, or what happened with that? It's so interesting. And then have you found anything that works for your pain, and how long have you been dealing with it I see. I've got all the questions now. So he was training one rotten mare. Sometimes they are rotten. They have their own minds. Hi, Alice. Lori, do not know. Lori, I do not know you or your family. Are you and your family facing difficulties? What is it that I can do for you and your family? Lori, so we have this channel. We're basically here to try to share and bring hope and inspiration to people that are facing some troubled times and stuff too. I'm in a wheelchair. Let's see, there's my wheels. About 9 years ago, a little over 9 years ago, I was in a construction accident helping a friend build his house. And the roof collapsed and left me with a broken back in several spots. And then Andrea, my beautiful wife here, and we met while I was in rehab from that. We got married, and let's see, before I had 2 kids, she had 2 kids, and then we've had 2 kids together, and now we have 6 kids. I'll help you with the math, everybody that was counting. But yeah, we are just trying to be a light of hope and bring some fun and joy to some people as well. Um, yeah, so there's this is our full time gig. That's where all of our time and efforts go lately to try and bring content to people that'll help make life a little better. And I hope people feel that when they join and become a part of all this. But yeah, you can check out our page and kind of get our story a little bit if you'd like more. We just try to do it, facing all of our craziness every day. But Christy, you're a super daddy. Your wife is a good match, made in heaven. Yeah, she is. God's watching over you and how you impact all of us watching and learning. Prayers. Gosh, Christy, we've been in awe and we've been so blown away and so blessed to be a part of what so many people feel has inspired and encouraged them to want to dig deeper, try harder, to be better dad, better spouse, better friend, how to look at their difficult situations a little bit in a little bit different light, so it's not so hard. And yeah, we've been really tasked with something really cool, and it's been a huge blessing, and it's been amazing since we kind of pulled the trigger on this in February of this year, and we've just seen it just rise. The need for this has been there for sure. It's been so awesome. Susie, you've been living with it since 1996. 1996, actually 1998, I was in another construction accident that I fell 3 stories and had broke my femur and cracked my C1 vertebrae up at the top and kind of tweaked both my shoulders up. Man, you've been dealing with it for a long time, so I would love to hear more about that. Did I already ask you if you have found anything that works for it? It's so interesting. We have so many people that are always trying to offer stuff out here to figure it out. Yep. I'm gonna get over here and help Andrea this time. So we're burning down to the midnight oil on getting Christmas ready.
Dan's
So
trying to start a live and talk to you guys so he doesn't have to help wrap presents. I just realized that.
she just knows that she'll go quicker. She'll get it done quicker without me.
I see your game.
Let's see. I was able to
Pretty
learn and
clever, don't ya?
yeah. Jeez. Susie, that's crazy. I'm sorry. So interesting. Keep your head up, for real. It is always worth the work we got. What's that? I don't think so. Trying edible, trying topical and edible hemp. Has anything been helping with your pain? Michelle's dog just said hi. So that's good. Yeah, I've tried the THC, CBD, um, so many different things, and it hasn't worked. So you'll have to definitely keep us informed if something works, because it'd be so amazing if we figured something out. Like some of that stuff is like taking the tiny bit of an edge off. Sometimes I don't know how to explain it, but definitely not anything that's like fixed anything. Look at that service. I was just gonna come over there. I was gonna grab
That's for Marley.
a water.
Okay.
Okay. Hola, pizza. What's up, brother? The Romanos. Los Humanos. Um, nothing's worked for you. Nothing's worked for me. Yeah, it's crazy. Nothing works on this stuff for real. It's like at most it like takes away like maybe like the lighter levels of the different nerve pains that are in there. Not really, but to a point where it like ends up I don't know, feeling different kind of, but it doesn't take the pain away for me. And then I end up feeling either really tired from whatever, or confused, or I get anxiety super bad when I take any of that stuff. So I don't know. Let's see.
What do you need?
Take. Oh, there it is. I don't know what I was thinking. All right.
Give it to me.
So, anyways, yeah, we are just trying to finalize our Christmas wrapping. We've got the kids; they're still up, unfortunately. Trying to occupy them with cell phones and movies while we try and finish this up. Otherwise, we'll never get it done. So we had to turn to the things that we hate using. Hate getting the
That
phones
we
out.
use them oh so often.
Hate getting it out. But yeah, I mean, you do what you got to do, I guess. They're the tools for the times. Oh. So, man, oh man.
It's not too big of a pain to do that.
No.
On your lap. You have a marker.
Yep, I do.
Okay.
Here. All right. So, Portland, Oregon says, "Yay! Hey guys, Anita, how's it going?" Sunrise says, "Good night. Have I tried fentanyl? Yes, I've tried all the fentanyl patches. It'll take the edge off, but it's not worth it for me." So Anita, I did the pain pump. I have I use baclofen in it. Really interesting how we ended up coming up with that's the medication that we used in it.
Did you already take this out to see?
It's charging right there. The baclofen pump or pain pump has definitely been a help for sure. And so yeah, I use the medication called baclofen in it. The oral baclofen that I took to try to that they like stereotypically just put people with spinal cord injuries on, I swear. Didn't do anything for me. It just made me really tired and groggy and crappy and falling asleep, and added to that whole mess. But having it through the pump, the amount that goes through that pain pump is so minuscule. It's crazy. The dose is called like the dose like 50 mic, and it's like the tip of a pen, like a ballpoint pen. It's like super small, but definitely works. Hello, Vancouver. Anita. Yeah, the oral baclofen didn't do nothing for me. It didn't. I weaned myself off of it. I'm trying to even remember why I thought I had researched something that made me think that the baclofen pump was going to work, and I did the trial of it. So yeah, don't let that part discourage you that it didn't work, because it didn't work for me either. But then when I did the trial for the baclofen, which your insurance company would make you do anyways, but they just go in and inject that in there and then see how that medication does for you. And for me, it seriously took my pain for the first time. See, at that point, it had been like 4.5 years that we'd been battling it and trying to find, like, going to the doctors every week. Big mess, trying everything under the sun. But it seriously took my pain from what it was to like almost zero, and it lasted about 8 hours, and then came back like a lion at the end of that 8 hours. But the pump, I don't get the same exact result from that. Sure as heck wish I did, but it definitely still brings it down to like a manageable level. So, and then so is these from Sanford? I mean, where?
It's to Marley's.
Oh, okay, doesn't matter. But yeah, I tried like some type of a Snell toxin in there one time. And that really tripped my body out. I tried hydromorphone in it another time, because that's one of my other medications that I use that actually help out. Is it like injectable hydromorphone? But in the pump, man, it just pissed my pain off. It was crazy. But yeah, I'm glad you found our channel too. Matt, Merry Christmas from Mama Joey. Yeah, you heard. Let's see. Are you opening Venom gear? I'm not sure what you mean there, Dom. Sorry. MMA, Joey sent us. Merry Christmas. Yeah. Merry Christmas to you too, Deepa. I have no audio, as you can imagine. I just finished getting everything sorted. Whew. Yeah, no audio. Let's see. So that's Marley from Mom. And Dad. All right, where are you putting all the reference?
I'll grab it from you. Better scissors.
Want to try these ones?
Scissors.
You want to wrap that thing, or you want to
Yeah.
for
Just
me?
cut it. So I can cut it. This one's for.
Yeah, no, I need to get a good wrapping paper. Good old Costco wrapping paper. It really makes a difference.
Not big enough.
Yeah, I think so. What? All right, go potty, honey. You can come use the potty.
Yep. Just
Sure.
close your
Yeah,
eyes.
just come through it really quick. Go use the potty.
Just,
Yes, come in and use the potty.
just don't look over here.
Let's see.
Good job. She didn't look.
Who are the presents for fam? So the presents are for our kids. We're just really behind on trying
There's
to get
6
Christmas
kids,
going.
so we
Yeah, we're trying to get it all put together. Hey,
wrapping.
Stormbringer, thanks for being here. Good to see you again. Trying to wrap gifts. Thanks. Alert Chudies. Happy Christmas, dear brother and sister. Jesus loves you from India. So crazy.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Phone is acting up and I can't seem to send any messages. I hope to see y'all after tomorrow. Love you too. Talk to Andrea. Oh, I'd love to talk to Andrea.
Who's that?
This is Alice.
Let's talk.
Chitty chat.
She's the one that just said she's leaving.
Yeah, I think so.
Let's get on
Susie, how do you get all the leg cramps to go away? You don't. I think I'm having a couple of things going on with my legs. I'm diabetic, so some of it could be neuropathy. I can't tell the difference. Yeah, the neuropathy is probably a level of some of the pain in there with nerve pain anyways. But yeah, as far as how do you get leg cramps to go away or leg pain or leg anything, you don't. Like, at least I don't. Like, it's all there. It's super raunchy and yeah, it doesn't. My pain never lets up. Like, it's always at like a 3 or a 4. 3 is, I guess, like the main, and then when it starts to go to a 4 to a 5, then I like have to start doing like secondary measures to stop it. Otherwise, you'll see my legs just start like my quads will just like start like fibrillating like super crazy and aggressively. When they're doing that, like the pain's crazy. Everything spikes, and yeah, it's sucky. But I wish to make it go away. But have not figured that out yet. We're still trying to figure out if anything else will work. But constantly trying new things, constantly getting tons of ideas, especially through our support here. People are always offering support. I've never heard anybody with adhesive arachnoiditis say, "Hey, I use this and this works to take my pain away," and have not had anybody say that yet. So it's usually just other people suggesting to try like CBD and THC and Rick Thompson oil and
that one to Simpson or Samson, Rick Samson. It's RSL.
Rick Sampson oil. What were you saying?
That
Do this
one
one
to
down?
Ray from Samson.
Okay.
Funsies. These little things for going to put in her boxes.
Okay.
Thank you for supporting my small business.
That's fun. Yeah, I got some fun Christmas things going together. See where I'm going. I'm doing a whole lot better than yesterday. I can breathe without wheezing too bad. Jesus is healing me every day. Awesome. Kathy Pania. I'm a spinal cord survivor. I keep it at level 4, and I'm good. I like BFI, Battlefield, acupuncture. Every 3 weeks helps. See, I've tried acupuncture too, and it hasn't done anything. But and maybe I need to retry some different stuff. I don't know. But it's so crazy. It is crazy. I got out of the hospital late last night. So sorry you're sick. Jeez, you guys aren't supposed to be getting beat up like this. Honey Benulia. Hello, ma'am, sir. Merry Christmas. Your family, more blessings to us and everyone here watching your channel. Thank you so much. you guys are so sweet, so amazing. Really, we are so blessed to be able to be doing this channel. We love it. So, love you, kiddo. Let's see. Gold-plated magnet. They stay in the 10 place on Earth. They stay in the 10 place on Earth. I have to find an acupuncture pro or something. He knows acupuncture and helps out with stuff. So let's see. So pretty. Something distracting. Alright. You gotta have
Paper.
really good scissors or really good wrapping paper. We got neither one, so.
Alright.
Alright.
This is too clean.
Okay,
Unless.
here we go. So, thanks, Kelly. Sure try. Definitely try. That's cool. Look at this.
It's like magnets. You can like
Okay.
magnet it into all these different shapes. Something
Huh.
that comes around.
That's cool. The new fidget thing. Those fidget things really help out with like ADHD and stuff for sure. Probably why they really started coming out, and then just everybody else back to mess with them too. I think something like that. But oh geez, Kathy, that's an amazing thought. Kathy said, let's see, probably a follow up on something else. Oh, I saw Jesus after my 9-hour surgery. He lives and loves us all the same. Since 1988, a second fusion. 1999, I cried every night for 60 days while it fused, knowing Jesus suffered more. It's an amazing thought. Geez. Yeah, we've got a lot of people with a lot of stories in here, that's for sure.
My good wrapping skills. Yikes.
So there's anybody else that doesn't know who we are, like apparently catching a few people newly flowing through tonight. Dan and Andrea. We have our channel here and on TikTok and Instagram, a little bit on Facebook, called The Wheelchair Dad. For those two reasons, I'm in a wheelchair and I'm a dad. And, well, that's the main thing we focus on with our page. Back when I was in the hospital, 9 years ago, I broke my back. And when I did, I was had become single while I was in the hospital recovering. We had a divorce that was in the works, and anyways, I knew I was going to head out a single dad and looking for hope and inspiration and different things that might be available for me to encourage me when I got out, and I wasn't finding anything. It was super frustrating, but I was going to be a single dad at that time, and I had my two girls at ages of 18 months old and 6.5. So when I got out of the hospital, I dedicated the first year at least to physical therapy every day to try to get walking again. And that's where I met Andrea, was when I was going to physical therapy. We met and became friends, and eventually ended up getting married later on. Andrea also had two kids, the same ages as mine, except hers were boys. So when we got together, we had two girls and two boys. Well, two sets of twins almost. My girls were both November babies, so at the time they were 3 and 8. No, yeah, just barely turned 8 or whatever. So 3 and 8, and then we more recently had our babies, and we added to that. Did our addition, and we have a 22-month-old daughter named Marley, and then Maisie, our 3.5-year-old.
I was thinking you were gonna say Maisie was. When you said Marley was 22 months old, I was like, what? That's sad.
It is sad.
I still think like say year and a half. 22 months sounds so old.
I know, it does sound a lot older. We're having a hard time coming to terms with the fact that our littlest one is like going through starting to get into terrible twos, and it's so sad.
It's
like that
so
sweet.
sad because up until last week she was like this, still in like the baby, like she only cried when she really needed something, and she was like super giggly and loved every time we tried to like interact with her, and now half the time she's like, no, get away, don't touch me. She's like starting into that terrible two phase.
Yeah, that was her.
So sad.
Oh, jeez. Thanks, Jeez, you guys with hard names. Belkazim. Love right back to you and your family. I can't take what's happening to me. Just a child. What's happening to me? I'm just a child. What's happening to me? 4M11:7. What's happening? What's going on with what? I must have missed what you were saying was going on. You'll have to tell me. Andrea is amazing though, Susie. You know that. So she is amazing, beautiful. She is beautiful, and then yeah, we'll take the beautiful family too. Andrea's beautiful. You inspire more people than you would ever know. Anita, we've been so blessed to see that kind of stuff rolling through our page. It's such a blessing to feel that we're helping people. It is so awesome. Blessing to you and your family. My sister was born with spinal bifida and then lost her leg at 18 months through an infection. I've always been amazed at her strength in dealing with everything. You're amazing. Oh, man. Boy, God sure can put some... Oh, I will speak louder. I'm sorry. We do have a microphone. Where the heck's our microphone? We need to put that thing on here one of these days.
Sorry, you were mumbling when you commented.
Yeah, I'll talk better. We are in Utah, Susie. We are in Utah. Unfortunately, it's not looking like we're gonna have a white Christmas. But Merry Christmas to you, Joy. And 4M11, you're sick. What are you sick with? What's going on? Are you COVIDing out? Or you just got a cold, or is it something more crazy? You queen. This one that you said it was to Quinn, is it just from us, or you said?
Did you do any from Santa today? Because Santa came to their house.
No, that's right. see. I'm gonna end up missing the answer to that. You have lots of family in Utah? Well, if you're ever through here, make sure you let us know. So hit us up on our landing page anytime you ever want to really get in touch with us and you're not getting to in any other way. If you go to wheelchairdad.com, we have all of our web
We should just
stuff there.
and put the presents out after one tomorrow.
Okay.
I'll like go
Shuffle through them.
and be like, oh, that one's not for me. Oh, that one's not for me.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea. Yeah.
And then
Yeah,
like
that's a
he
good
doesn't
idea.
have any more, and he goes through like 18 presents.
Yeah, I think we did something like that last time, and they were still out there, and I told him that there weren't any more, but he still went through every one of them. But I remember hearing him feel that way. I don't know. I don't know. Do I have COVID? Do you have any?
Saying their kid.
Yeah. Let's see. Christopher Brown checking in. Better be checking in. Remember wrapping Christmas gifts. Remember wrapping Christmas gifts Eve night. Good memories. Yeah, good times. Sure, it's nice when you're looking back at it now as a fond memory. Love watching you dance with your daughter. Just wonderful. Sweet. Which dance are you talking about? Which daughter? Standing up in the standing frame one, or like the wedding? Wait, trying to think which one. Which one you're talking about? But you guys, yes, we are wrapping Christmas. We are still working on Christmas. We've got Amazon was working hard to get us all of our stuff here today for the kids.
All of our stuff that we ordered 3 days ago.
So,
Finally.
see Anita. Night. Anita, good night. Says night. I love your store. Blessings to you and your gorgeous wife.
Good night. Merry
She's
Christmas.
Super beautiful. I agree. Gotta go help Mama. Susie, it was nice to chat with you then. Thanks for coming by, saying hi, and sharing your story too. I lead music in church. I lead music in church. Much. Aloha hugs.
Yes,
Aloha.
Jim. Ask a question.
What do you got?
Go for it.
Oh. Yeah, that's what. Anytime we're here too, we're all about questions, like open book. So, if you have questions about people in wheelchairs or relationship questions, we know everything. So, I mean, oh yeah, we know everything about raising kids. It's easy, and
No.
this is our third marriages, so we want to know how to get divorced. I mean, we're like, just kidding. No. But yeah, ask away. I swear that your feed goes through quicker over here. Let's see. Oh, I live in Finland, so you had Christmas yesterday. That's so weird. The world's weird. All the different time zones. What are you looking for?
Okay.
Here, I'll leave mine. Let me grab a water. One. Super dry now. Working on his question there. You need to send a Christmas card to that lady that was sending vitamins and all the food and stuff to her or something.
Yeah. So what are you guys all doing on this Christmas Eve? Besides hanging out with us. Let me see what these comments are saying. Let's see. Hi, AJ. Looks like there's lots of sick people tonight. 'Tis the season. I hope you guys get feeling better. We've gone through all kinds of sicknesses this season. Just got home from work. That's a long night. Yeah, and I hope you guys all get feeling better. Those of you that are sick, we're just trying to finish up wrapping Christmas presents. There are 25 children. Feels like, no, we have 6, but feels like a lot. It is a lot. Let's see. Ray, just relaxing, huh? Dan ran to grab some waters. He's the chit chatter. I'm trying to stress about wrapping presents, but he's here to chat. That's scary if you couldn't breathe. Sorry. If you guys get feeling better, pull this up to me while Dan's gone, so they can see what's happening here. Yeah, I know, Stormbringer. Hopefully, sooner than later, Amazon will sponsor us. We are Amazon affiliates, so if you shop through our link, we get a small commission off of your purchases. If you guys go to thewheelchairdad.com, you can find a link to our Amazon store. And from that link, anything you buy, we get a small commission on. So if you're shopping on Amazon, it'd be awesome if you shop through our links. Oh, I hope you don't have COVID. That is a nasty sickness, man. Yeah. Merry Christmas, Jim.
What was Jim's question? Whoop,
I never saw a question come through. I don't know. I can't keep up with these here. To Maisie
Here's water.
from Santa.
Let's see. Wheeling back up again.
Say that. I don't know how old that one kid is. She's always what?
Let's see.
Is this mine?
Yeah.
Thanks.
Susie Werner, wake up your mom.
She's saying she couldn't breathe.
I think I have COVID again. Yeah, definitely go wake up your mom. Shoot.
I think she said it was last night.
That's where I'm going to get my. That's where I'm going to get my sweatshirt. Through your site. Awesome. Do it. Thanks, Linda. Buenos dias from Spain. Thanks, Cruz. Do you still do PT for people? We need peace. Do I do PT for people? Like just, do I do physical therapy for people? Let's see. So I don't do physical therapy for people. I was doing physical therapy myself to try to regain strength after my injury.
Mama, what's you doing?
You guys are quite the inspiration. So sorry you're sick.
Trying to sneak a peeky?
But yeah,
Susie Rise. We've got
miss
to see
your
the
wife.
photo.
Okay, I get what you're saying. So no, my wife was not a physical therapist. So we met at physical therapy. She was taking her now ex-husband there for occupational therapy and speech therapy. After he was a survivor of a motorcycle wreck that left him with a brain injury. and functions on a level of I don't know. What do you say? 8 years old or somewhere in there.
Yeah, socially, he's
So he has a bunch of struggles and problems, but yeah, we met, became friends through all that time, and then as life went on and things happened, they ended up things didn't work out in their marriage. We continued to be friends, and we grew closer together, and then yeah, we made the move, and love kept growing, and just through all the different tragedy, we understood each other on a level that was super deep, and just fell madly in love with each other. I mean, didn't help. Well, I guess it did help that she's super gorgeous, but anyways, we
oh thanks.
met
She's so,
and
so pretty.
yeah, we,
Don't
afterwards
pull it.
I definitely
Don't pull it.
hit the gas on trying to get to know
Oh,
Andrea more,
hey.
and now here we are, 6 kids later, and crazy family, and yeah, but no, she wasn't a therapist. But yeah, I could see why that
He's pretty.
strings on that, giving that impression. Thanks, Stormbringer. Appreciate it. Oh, there's a boopy monster. So that's Marley. That's our baby that's trying to not be a baby anymore, and it's so sad.
Don't pull it. That hurt Mama.
We're still letting her. We're starting to wean the binky. So, yeah, 6 kids. You're all angels. Oh man, sorry for the accents on both of you guys. Love how you don't see your. Love how you don't see your. Oh, wheelchair is that? Thank you. Yeah, for those who are. Does it feel like? For those who are in a wheelchair and in the dating world, or afraid to be in the dating world, or whatever, like, have confidence. It doesn't define you. Like definitely wasn't a hindrance in any way with meeting women or whatever. It's all in your attitude, and I think personal strength and how you handle it that makes you seem stable and attractive in any way. So you just have to be tough that way. How does it feel to take a COVID test? It's not bad for him.
Depends on which one you do.
I mean, the one where they stick the Q-tip up in your nose, I mean, it's uncomfortable for
That's you.
whatever they say, 10 seconds or whatever, then they're counting that off. But
Are you on YouTube?
other than that, it's okay, and it's just to get better, and you'll be over it super fast. So
Can you say hi? There's Daddy right there. Can you say hi?
let's see, Kathy. I never get sick since 1996. It was 106 at my desk. Had a punch in my back and the fluids leaked
So funny.
for a week, and they used my blood to plug up a hole the nerve had. The temp since. That sounds pretty brutal. Charlene.
There's like a delay.
What's that?
We're watching ourselves on here, and she's getting a kick out of it because there's like a delay. So she waved, and then it's like 30 seconds later, she sees herself wave on here.
She's so clever. She's funny. She like
Tricky.
tries to figure stuff out like that. It's so crazy. But yeah, it's
There it
fun.
goes. Look.
She's a smart girl.
There you go. You're gonna wave.
It's so fun to watch her trying to learn and figure things out.
There you go.
Yeah, it kind of tickles doing the
Not
COVID
really.
test or flu tests. Linda is such an inspiration. Love to watch your videos. Hope you have a beautiful day. You as well. Have a blessed day, all of you guys. You guys are
He's so pretty.
all so full of love and so kind for being here.
Aw, he's so
Yeah,
nice.
I was just gonna ask also on your age, 4M, 11 or 117.
Thanks. She keeps going, whoa, it's so pretty, Mom.
Your earrings.
Yeah. Whoa, he's so
Jason,
pretty.
thanks. Appreciate it. I think life will
Where'd your earring go?
toughen you up that way.
Got a pretty
I
one
think.
over there. That's pretty.
Thanks, Stormbringer. You guys are too kind. Just you guys would do the same and pull it out just the same if you guys were there. I'm sure. So
Look, it hurts Mommy.
11, almost 12. Yeah, that's like the ages of our kiddos. So
Go watch the phone. I don't know. Do you know where her earring
no,
is?
I asked her this morning. It's probably in her crib or
Don't
something
pull
in
it.
her
That's
bed.
why it falls out.
Daddy, well, I'll come help you look for it when we go to midnight in a little bit, okay? And Daddy will put a new one in if I need to. Are there more to wraps though?
Yeah.
Lot.
Long time. The Minnie Mouse kind of rubbed off for there.
So there two diagnosed with.
Oh. Oh no.
Yeah, we need peace. Yeah, once you're in that position, definitely changes your mindset. I mean, I guess you could have a week. You could just give up and have that be your main character or whatever. I know that I had a friend one time when I was in law enforcement. Co-worker he woke up and he couldn't move, couldn't walk, couldn't get out of bed. And he said he had to pull himself across the floor and to like go to the bathroom in a garbage can but he couldn't get up and walk. And
Did you drop?
he was like a physical normal guy before that.
Minnie Mouse?
And then for some time, I don't know, months or something, couldn't walk. And I was like, oh my gosh, like if I ever had that situation happen to me, like there's no way I'd do it. Like just Jesus, like whatever negative thing I probably said, like shoot me now or something, but did not think that I'd want to carry on and all the different thoughts that you could possibly have. But
So good.
when you're there and in it,
Oh yeah, so
again, I had my babies to really look towards, and yeah, and like I just started
so good.
building my relationship with my Father in heaven, and for a long time I'd been living a life that was so far away from that. So between the few things that I had going on at that time, I was able to pull it together and fought like a son of the gun to get ready and get back. So that was a little bit of my story on that side of what got me going. Let's see, Jetty, do you have the YouTube channel? Laugh. Oh, it's hilarious. Check it out. I'll check it out. Laugh
Careful, don't
Cable?
get it on
Okay,
oh,
I'll have
don't
to
get
check
it
it
on
out.
your face.
I haven't heard about it before, but we'll look at
Get
it.
it on your face. It won't.
Susie's back. Much love to your mom. Oh, yeah, that's rough. With your mom having diabetes,
Is that with you?
you're gonna be a strong young lady. Keep all this up, helping your mom and learning, and you're up here trying to chat with all of us grown-ups hanging out. So, Jim, how would you tell someone who's in the same situation as you to become closer to God?
It's hard if it's not something really
Good
want.
question. Yeah, Andrea's hitting in on that part right there. You have to have that desire already with whatever it is. Like I had already had that
I have an idea.
desire. Huh?
I have an idea.
So I was already on a path already. But Andrea's saying she has an idea. Well, let's see what she says, and then I'll add what I was gonna say. Go ahead.
I just think that the only thing that can help somebody grow closer to God is like the Holy Spirit. And so I think if you do anything that can help your brother feel that Spirit of God testifying to him, you can't like talk somebody into believing in God, especially if they're in a rough situation. They might, if they don't already have faith in God, they might be more likely to turn against God than towards Him.
Yeah.
So my suggestion would be to do something like maybe suggest watching like The Chosen together or something where he can have that. No.
No.
What?
Go back out for a minute, please. Turn around the other way.
Where
Well,
he can
turn
have,
around the other way. Turn around.
Got kids
Away.
trying to creep in on presents. Anyways, maybe sit down and watch a show like The Chosen with him, and where the
Right.
Spirit can testify to his heart without you trying to preach to him, maybe.
Definitely, as far as that goes, so I was on kind of both sides of that. That's you can turn back around right this way, but don't come in. Let's see. So my whole family was really religious, and then I kind of went and did my own thing for like 18 or whatever years in the middle of it. And if anybody told me that I was needing to build a relationship with God or come back to church or anything, it would like make me even more resistant and hard. And even if I was feeling that way on my own, and then somebody was telling me, like, I'd be like, I'm not doing it because of you, like. And I think that's what most people would do. I'm actually, I have a brother, my older brother, so roles have reversed now. He was in the church and active and stuff while I wasn't. He didn't ever push anything on me. He's always decent and respect me for my choice. And then we were always just super close. But then he, a few years ago, decided he was done with religion for a little bit. And so he's just kind of pulled back and doing his thing, coasting through. Who knows? I don't know what changed in his mind. He doesn't even want to talk about it. And if I try to talk about it, he puts up more defenses. I'm sure maybe you've experienced that with your brother, but
Right, what do you need?
it's hard. Here, 1 second. Let me.
Wow.
It's over here.
Such a nice picture. Wow.
So, yeah, living by like doing just by example. If you can do things that can invoke some service too, I feel like
Wow.
in serving and helping other people. I don't know what would be a good example. Like if you do any service type stuff, invite him to come help. Whatever it is, I think the Spirit works through service. I really think that there's a connection there. So I would maybe suggest something like that too, but definitely just loving him and being there for him and being non-judgmental to what he's got going on or his thoughts make him want to investigate it more. I think I had family that was on both ends of that spectrum,
Wow.
and anytime I dealt with the side of my family or friends that were really pushing anything. Like I know I pushed back and
Good
would
job.
withdraw or act even more uninterested. So, see, are you near Ogden or Layton? We are more in towards Ogden. Let's see. If you have a question on here and we miss because we've had a bunch of different questions coming through, like you feel free to use the super chat, so that it throws it up at the top as a question and it stands out. Or what we've been telling people lately is to just sign up to our be our members that are here. When you're a member and you ask a question, your question is thrown up here to the top and stands out, much like a super chat does. Your support to the channel is always welcomed and needed. We want to grow. Oh, baby girl. We want to grow our channel, and that would definitely help us in furthering our mission and objective and all that good stuff. So, but yeah, super chat or sign up. Otherwise, just keep asking, and I try to roll back through some of this, but it's questions and comments come through and just stack deep on top of you. But let's see. Do you watch the YouTube channel? Okay, so I went back to that one. Awesome, good job, baby. Back there answering. Nice. Count on you for that all the time. Pray for one another always. Prayer is definitely Don't forget like the obvious things like.
Wow. Oh, you
If
can
Jim,
hold
if
it.
you're on this mission, you're wanting to get him to recognize God more, like pray and really put your whole heart and mind into everything, like do the simple things that are going to strengthen your relationship with God too, and hopefully.
Since you're not wrapping.
All right, here, baby, go come draw with Daddy. You come draw with Daddy for a minute. Yeah.
Can you sit with Daddy?
Here, sit with me.
Make sure she doesn't drop that on your pants. Maybe I'll put some on
You
your
got a
hair.
poopy bum? Stand up. Just a peepy one?
No.
Okay.
This.
Oh, you showed the marker?
Yeah. Something underneath.
Yeah, throw
Okay.
a towel across there or something.
This. Hey.
You got your marker? Whoop. There we go.
Just drop down on my
Oh, this.
You want me to open that for you?
Yeah.
Okay, here. Open that one. There you go. Got it? Let's see. Here you go. You want to color on this one and make a happy face with that? Don't have the means to do that. I apologize. Hold on. Oh, we got. All right, hold on here. Super chat just popped up here. Ray Bird and Feliz Navidad. Thank you so much. Just Merry Christmas to you, man. That's so nice. Very cool. Appreciate it. So that's what a super chat looks like, you guys. It's super nice of you. Thank you so much. Yeah, Ray, that was really kind of you.
All right, Trishad. I see you. I see your comments all the time. I never can get a vibe whether you're joking or whether you're just a little punk. So let me know, bro.
What's
If
up?
I need to block you, if you're being friendly.
What's up?
He comments all the time on your
Down.
stuff, and like half the time it's really rude, but could be joking. But he's up in here making all kinds of
Down.
Oh. You want to get down?
Yeah.
Okay, here. Let's go. Which way are you gonna go? You want to come over here? You want to just draw it right here? Put it right there and draw.
You're gonna bring out Mama Bear if you start making rude comments here.
Just put it right here, sweetheart. Or do you want to go by? Want to get past me? Here you go.
All right.
I was just saying.
I always give you the benefit of the doubt. I'm always the one that answers your comments on our videos. I've always given you the benefit of the doubt. I'll keep giving you the benefit of the doubt. Just try to play nice. I've seriously been on the verge of blogging that kid.
Reagan, thank you, dude. That was really nice of you. Sorry, trying to get through these questions back here again. First time seeing you live. 8877 Jazz. Yeah, we're trying to go live more often, get more interaction with everybody. Getting to know so many of people as regulars. So just working on building our little family online here. Can you say hi to Addison again? Okay. Hi, Addison. To Addison Colors. Hello and Merry Christmas. Boy. Oops. Free apps. Thanks, Jim. Good night. And yeah, hopefully something that we said or talked about will help you out on your plans there. Yeah, Merry Christmas. You guys have those that are bitching out. Have a good night. Really love and appreciate everybody that's been here. But yeah, Ray. I'm glad you're getting to watch some of the videos. So those people that are still new, just coming through or aren't aware of who we are. Dan and Andrea, 9 years ago, I was in a construction accident, left me paralyzed from the waist down. So I do have some, it's a incomplete spinal cord injury, so I do have some different movements and different things. So don't be caught totally off guard. If you see like a leg move or people talk about different things that way, do have some movement. It's just not anything near enough to walk. Let's see. Turn the lights.
Are you running, Marley?
Susie. So yeah, this is Susie. That's why I hate going backwards on the questions. I don't know where I missed the beginning of this. So you know the epidural injections and myelogram dye are linked to AA. Yes, I tell everybody if they're told to do a myelogram to run away. Like you're so funny. But yeah, that's my AA totally went off the charts after we did the myelogram and yeah, those who what, babe? No, see, it like goes through quicker on your end. So I just saw that. Now it just came through. Hold on. We got another super chat just coming through here. Oh, geez, way back. Where did it go? Where did he go? Oh, it hadn't scanned down to you yet. 8877 Jazz. Yeah, so yeah, you're just saying this is our first live you caught. Thank you. Appreciate the super chat. That's super nice. Yeah, so Dan and Andrea, we have been doing this since February. What's that?
More than that about it.
Yeah, I'm going to say more than that about it, like what it is and all that.
We really, really appreciate the super chats. The 8877 Jazz. That means a lot to our family. Thank you so much.
Answering
Merry
the rest
Christmas.
of his question though too, because he was mentioning that it was his first time that he'd been here. So, but yes, it is appreciated, and like you have no idea, like that super chat is a huge blessing to us in a way that is, even if it seems
Wow.
small to you at all, it is not. Like we have 6 kids and crazy life, and
Wow.
everybody knows what life is like. Anyways,
Wow.
financially, things are just crazy. We recognize the blessing it is, and when you guys super chat us, like
Wow.
it's really kind.
Why?
Um,
Wow.
you know, just know that it really helps out. This is our
Wow.
full time thing now that Andrea and I do with our this is our job. And anyways, we really focused on this since last February when we started growing our pages and just trying to bring hope and inspiration to people and help.
Wow.
Sweetie, I'm gonna have to give you a different light. That's my our little 22-month-old trying to break our hearts down here, messing with the lights. So, anyways, it's been super amazing. When I broke my back 9 years ago, I was in the hospital looking for hope and inspiration and anything that was going to help me on my journey, I guess. And it was super hard trying to figure out life. Here, honey, play with this one right here. Look,
Addison, we do remember you.
that's why I was laughing when you said to say hello.
We remember you wanting us to say hello a while back. It's been a couple months, I think.
Yeah, it's been a minute.
Wow.
But anyways, when I was in the hospital, I did not find anything really positive or strengthening online, and that was like my only way to the outside world, trying to figure out. At the time when I had my injury, I was 36 or something. It was like going into it, I was in the top of my game in life. I was like, physically I felt great. I was strong. I'd been in law enforcement. I was a big SWAT guy, this big muscle guy, and had things, pretty much everything worldly, I felt like going for me in a positive way. And then knocked out from under me. But it took a minute to, here, it's right here, sweetheart. There you go. It took a minute to find something to bring some of that back, because I was, push the red button right here. Oops. Because it was, here, push this middle one right here.
Hi.
That one, yep, nope, this one right here. There you go. So it was really challenging. The stuff I found online when I was looking was like almost unmotivating. It was like people that were just really weak and just kind of like working on stretches and things, and like I got sad watching some of the videos I found, and it was not
Go away.
inspiring in any way.
Go out with our ride, please.
Hey, you guys go watch a show again for a minute? There you go. You gonna take your binky and go out there too? Give me that binky. Come on, and take it. she's running away with it, hiding it. Anyways, doing her little waddle. It was cute. So anyways, when I got out and got things going, felt like life was going well. It was something that Andrea and we met earlier on, after I had been released into the real world after my injury. So it's something that we talked about, and it was a really big desire of mine to try to bring hope to people that were going through that kind of crappy situation, and those who didn't have different other sources of hope and joy, to come up with something that would help them. Don't play with this one, honey. Do this one right here. This one's the better one right here. Look. So push this button right there. See, look, this button right here.
She's all excited.
There you go. She's a button pushing crazy girl. Yeah, it's cool. So, anyways, ever since then, that's a long story. We've Andrea and I, we got married. We just celebrated our 8-year wedding anniversary. I had 2 girls when we met. She had 2 boys. We've both been divorced. Well, now we've both been divorced twice, and so this is round 3 for both of us. So we are no strangers to relationships with challenges and struggles, and so we're hoping to take everything that we've learned and have thrown at us through life and use it to make this all work out really wonderfully. So it's not without challenges. I know a lot of people are like, "Oh, you guys have perfect marriage. You guys are perfect, and such a good dad and good mom, good everything all the time." I tell you, it is not perfect all the time. I mean, like 99% of the time it is. But
I was about to say it's not even perfect some of the time.
so
Nobody
it's
has
just-
perfect marriage.
life is rough, and you guys, everybody just understand that and work with each other and be forgiving and loving and kind and what's more stuff to wrap on?
I'll give you something in a sec.
And yeah, just forgiving and be good and be honest in your dealings and make it easier for your loved one to want to work on things and stay positive with you. So, oh dear, I've got some black tape.
That's good. I'm
Um,
just gonna do this.
Perfect. So, yeah, same thing with parenting. Like, there's days I feel ashamed when I'm like reading some of the comments, and I'm like, man, I like got really frustrated with Maisie today, and I was like really like being irritated with her, and then I'm like, gosh, dang, I can't like, but why? And I hate it. Like I hate when I get that way, and but I mean everybody has goods and bad days, and just we just want to have more good days and bad days, and we are definitely blessed that we got to be with our kids day in and day out, and it's a cool relationship to get to form with your kids that way. Some ways it's really good. Some ways it's again there's pros and cons to everything. So hey, Spitty Bot, you got all sorts of drool on your chin.
What are you doing? Oh, what is that?
It's just olive oil. But it's squirting. Should be all good.
Is that really drool?
Yeah, it's drool. She was just spitting out, like blowing bubbles and spit out. So, yeah. So now, if I'm missing questions when I blab through like stuff like that, just re-ask your questions. Yeah, no one has a perfect marriage. It takes love. It takes work. It takes therapy. Therapy's good if you can't communicate well with yourself. Don't be mean. You're gonna make me just take your Christmas away in front of everybody? Just teasing. I can't open it. It's messy. Will you put it back over there and I'll get you something else to play with?
Do you want to wipe your neck off?
Do you want a spoonie? Here, look, here's a big spoonie you can play with. Want that one? There you go. You're welcome. So cute. That's a big one, huh? Is it all wet?
Yeah.
Is it? Let me see. It's not wet. It's just a big spoon.
Oh man.
Oh, it's slimy. What's in there?
Okay.
I don't know. What?
Pass it
I
to her.
pass it to you? There you go.
Pass it me.
Oh, for what? Okay, here you go. Up. You pass it to me?
Yeah.
Oh, that was a good throw. Ready? Oh, man. We passed it good. Do it again. I'm ready. Oh, I got it. Seriously, though, like, Here it comes, sweetheart. Here, let's put your hands here. Try it one more time. Stand with your hands a little bit closer like this. Put your hands in closer like that. There you go. Now here, I'm going to pass it to you. Ready? Oh, you caught it! Good job! Good job. Geez, sometimes it's just as simple as that. Like, stop and give your kids
Sorry.
the little bits of attention that they need through the day like that. Like, pass it me. Ready? Put your hands together. Bring it closer. There you go. See? Oh, that was it. Let me try it one more time. Let me throw it again. Okay. Oh, good throw. Ready? There we go. Ah. Good job. High five. Oops.
Let's see.
All right, what do I miss? Hold on. Let's see.
I was just gonna. Melissa says, you seem to have more good days than bad days. I had more bad days than good for about a year because of Rocky. I would say Dan has really bad pain days every day. He wakes up every morning in lots of pain, and all throughout the day he's in lots of pain. I don't post constant videos of that because people would probably get really sick of it, but I could post a video every day of him in pain if we wanted to.
Nope.
So I'm glad you found some relief. That's awesome. We're so thankful for the different things we've found that give Dan relief for sure.
Yeah, we've got it. Yeah, with the tools that we've had, we get it to at least where now it's like manageable. You just stick it in there, huh? For a while, I was really in despair for a lot of years, when my pain just kept getting worse and worse, and it was so intense. There's no way we ever would have had kids if it had never let up. Like I could not focus or. Oh, good catch! You did awesome. So it would have been. Oh, you need help? Yeah, it would have been impossible. It was
Over there.
after I met with the specialist, we started finding some different things that worked, like with the baclofen pump, and met with the doctor in California that was specializing in the adhesive arachnoiditis. Oh, and he gave us some options. Like it brought it to a place where I was able to function. I'm never without pain. Oh, nice throw. My pain's always at like a 3. Like a 3 is like as low as that's the bottom. Oh, good job. And once it starts going to a 4 and a 5, you can tell because then I get distracted. I can't pay attention. Oh, put your hands out. You'll see me like twitch and well, there I go. I just pissed it off a little bit on my own, but like it quickly can like start working its way up, and then if it starts to good catch, if it starts to get up past a 4 or a 5, then it's like the pain is so strong. It starts getting strong to where like I can't be in full conversation without major distraction. Can't focus and need to do something to help it. Also knowing that if I don't do something to stop it at that level, that it's going to keep on going up, and when it gets like the majority of those pain videos that where you see me in like gnarly pain that Andrea have recorded, those are probably like when my pain's at like a okay, hold on. Like if my pain's at like a 8 or maybe a 9 or something, but really when my pain is at like a 10, I don't think we've ever recorded it that way. By then, Andrea's like doing stuff to try to help me out. Hold on, honey. When my pain's at like a 10, Andrea's doing other things to help me out rather than doing anything even remotely close to recording what's going on. And then when it's above that, then we're just like both just like Andrea's like holding, helping me, and I'm just like ready to explode. And like, there's only so much. I swear, that your body gets to a point. There's like so much screaming, so much pain, so much anything, and then it's just like, like what can you do? Like it's like an overload. It's just crazy.
Night Stormbringer.
Oh, Stormbringer, you out? See ya. Addison, what are your questioning marks in there? What time is it there? Probably too close to midnight. What time is it?
Yep, 11:53.
Yeah, we're getting too close.
It's like, why are your babies awake? Well, because we have a tradition of going to a Chinese buffet on New Year or on Christmas Eve, and we left the house at like 7:30 tonight, and the babies both fell
Where
asleep
did
in
your
the
binky
car.
go? Let me see it. Oh, here it is, right here.
When they take naps that late, they refuse to go to bed before like midnight or 1 in the morning. So
Yeah.
here we are trying to wrap presents while they're all running around.
Yeah, we could sit there and put them in their room and try to have them go to bed, but then it'll just be like wasting all of our time because they won't be going to sleep and we won't be getting anything done out here. And we wouldn't be on here chatting with everybody, so. Stormbringer. Yeah, thanks for coming on again, bud. You just need to sign that membership up so that you're here every time. When you stand out, you're already standing out. So just do it. Stand up. James Tippins, come to Christ and be saved. Susie to Addison. Okay. Hufflepuff. Hufflepuff. Ah, that's a tongue twister. Hufflepuff teach. I don't know why that was so rough. Are there ever times where you don't have pain? No. No, there's not. It doesn't ever stop. Susie, same thing.
Addison, you should be
Seriously.
sleeping. Santa's not gonna come if you're not asleep.
Yeah, it's 1:54 where you're at. Santa can't circle around that long. Jeez. Susie, I like peppermint. Look up raindrop or raindrop therapy. I get it for Payson, Utah, and they work on a cellular level. I have to check into that. Let me screenshot
Merry
this.
Christmas, Tara.
Where are you at? There you go. Back live. Sorry, I was trying to screenshot or comment there on what to try that raindrop therapy. And Tara, I'm only here for 1 minute. Happy Christmas from Ireland, and God bless everyone. I would love to go to Ireland. I bet. Is it beautiful where you're at? Like, that's so cool. Thanks for coming in to say hello.
Merry Christmas, Sandra.
Addison said they're looking at the Santa tracker, and he won't be there till 4:39. So,
Oh.
man, we better pull it up and see what time our kids need to be stashed away. Oh, there we go. Hey, Sandra. Hey, Merry Christmas to you too. Or Sandra. I hate it when I say the wrong name, like enunciation. I'm sure. Hopefully, I got you right this time.
Sandra is one of our members.
Yeah. So
If you can see that she has a star by her name.
that's because she's an OG amazing girl here and supports our channel in that way. It's super cool when Sandra throws things on there, comments and stuff. It stands out with her name and her badge there next to her name. Lets you all know too that she is here. If she responds and starts to make a comment about something that we know or part of our thing, you can pretty much count on that she knows the story. So she's been here, she's with us, and we love it. Melissa Hatfield, I have 7 herniated discs in my back, all in different areas of my back, so I understand the pain in one and my neck will eventually paralyze me from the neck down. That's why I watch you. Thank you. That's a really rough thought to think of.
Hasn't happened yet.
Yeah. Definitely be careful and live your life best way you can. Hope that you do what you can to keep things from getting to that point. I don't know if there's maybe they'll come out with some new procedures between now and then that'll prevent that from going so far. They're always working on different things. I have so many questions about your situation, but I'm sure if there were other ways around it, you'd know it already. So, just a daunting thought, I'm sure. But love that you're here. Love that you can recognize that life will still go on, even
Marley's ready for bed.
in dealing with
You
different
ready for bed? Want to go night night?
challenges like that. So,
Want to go night night?
Marley just came back in and she is trying out the floor here. Maybe she's finally saying that she's ready to try and go to sleep. But, anyways, don't give up hope. That's the only thing that we all have that does kind of keep us all going, right? Let's see, changing. So, hang on to that. Hang on to your faith. Keep those really strong and in check. Tara Bell, I'm new to this channel, but your videos broke my heart. So I really pray for today. So I really pray for today you don't feel pain. Thank you. I know it doesn't work that way, but I really appreciate that. It means a lot coming from
John.
a stranger. I really appreciate it.
John on Venmo just sent me $500. Merry Christmas.
Are you kidding me? Wow, you guys. You guys are all part of such an amazing thing. I love this family that we have online. It's super amazing. And yeah, Marley is cute over here on the floor. She's being super sweet. But y'all bring so much to the table that, like, in our life, we can recognize it. I'm sure in your own lives, you guys are pillars of strength and hope and fun and goodness. So, like, just rock it out. And I hope everybody has Merry Christmas, had a Merry Christmas, all that good stuff. We really do love and appreciate all of you. Hey, do you want to come up here and sit in Daddy's lap again? Oops. What are you doing, baby girl? Trying to get your butt in? Do you want me to help you get it? Oh, did you find it? Yeah. Just say hi. Are you saying hi to your friends now? Can you take your binky away and show me your big smile? Your cute smiles. Pull it out. Let's see your smiles. Go. Say cheese. 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 Cutie pie.
Oh, hey.
What?
Around.
You drop it on the ground.
Mm-hmm.
Don't play with that one, please. Just play with the other one over there that I let you play with, okay?
Huh?
Just play with that light on this one right here. Okay, look if you push this button. Look, push this one right here. Look right here. Push right there and it'll make it all change. Tara Bell. Again, it's very kind of you if you take my pain away
What do you need?
with Susie. Don't push that one, sweetheart. Don't get mad at me. Susie. Everything you're saying, the pain, the boredom was brutal. 0 smartphones back then.
Maisie, are you ready for
Sorry, I'm
bed?
mumbling. I'm just trying to read through some of the different things to try to figure out what I'm missing here. Tara about 7 a.m. Need to get cooking at 10, so you need a little sleep. Yeah, you better get some sleep. Back to you. Sorry, babe. Susan or who? What does that say? Susan or who? There is a gate in the spine and line. It's called Shutting Down the Gate. The story. 2 guys get hurt in battle. One will kill the other. Also no choice. Susie, I'm not sure what you mean there. Sorry, I was just reading back through trying to figure out what who you're asking. What do you mean to? If it's me, just tell me what the question is again. Sometimes I'm just really slow. And she's making her smile. Good morning from the UK. And Merry Christmas, Sosie, Natasha Lucis. Let's see. Sorry. What else we got going on? What else we got going here? Oh,
Nice
got it.
save.
Those are cute. Who are you gonna have open this one up? I forgot what you said.
Kayla.
Okay. Where did my tape go? Bring this a little bit closer so we can get the bed here and stuff. Well, that was super nice of John. Crazy.
Good night, Tara. Thanks for coming on for a minute.
Yeah, get that sleep so you can get cooking.
The doctor in California, his name was Dr. Tennant, Forrest Tennant. He's not practicing anymore, but he's retired. He's older. Kind of got forced into retirement by the DEA, but it's a pretty messed up story.
Yeah.
Look at you matching Santa Claus's belt.
See,
I
this is
wrapped
the
one.
harassment that I get.
I
'cause
read one a minute ago and I thought of you. I have to find it.
When I wrap presents, I'm not like an OCD weirdo person, but like
You will be
And,
so disappointed in this present.
Andrew gives me a hard time because when I see something that's
Dan's so meticulous, making sure that like everything matches, and here I am wrapping it with like Santa Claus not even. I don't even pay attention most of the time because like I didn't notice that until he was putting the final piece of tape, and then I was like, oh.
That's funny. It's all right. But she gives me a hard time because I like try and like line Santa and line designs up and whatever.
Let's see that.
Oh, sorry. So like, got like the two different pieces. So like I try to line things up and get waste a little bit more time than is necessary. Just, I don't know why I do it. But
Where in California? He was in the, what was it called? I don't know. It was near, somewhere in the Los Angeles vicinity.
Oh,
I can't remember what the town was called. Something with an A.
Just about having.
I don't know. It was a few years back when we were seeing him. Somebody took over his practice, Dr. Margaret Aranda. So she treats arachnoiditis as well.
Yes, she does. If you can still pull up a lot of Dr. Tent's studies and information and
Several YouTube videos.
yeah, they're through his foundation. They still post his foundation. To what degree he is involved with, I don't know. I know he's probably got to be 80 years old right now, but just a real genius guy and super loving. And the reason why he was always coming back to practice was because he had old patients that would reach out to him begging for him to come back and help out because no other doctors were helping. So anyways, the stuff that he put online. What?
The paints.
Yeah, I just brought the whole bag of them back. They must be maybe in the closet. Did I reach way back in there and put some in the closet? But if you're trying to get diagnosed or understand the diagnosis or understand the disease, he has a lot of information on there that's really good. He used to run around and teach at other hospitals and do different things to help teach about arachnoiditis and other diseases that he specialized in. I wish he had done more published research when he was doing his stuff on the different ways he uses medications to treat and what it was he was looking for and the results he was getting. Because doctors don't appreciate that without the foundation behind it, and the manufacturers of the drugs don't recommend the use of their medications in the ways that are being experimented with until there's published stuff that makes it okay or whatever. Do you have a marker or do I have it? So anyways, you can still pull up a bunch of information that he has done on there through the years. Do you have a marker? I think Marley's still on. I better go check on it.
Make sure she's not drawing on the table.
Yeah, we bought a new table yesterday. My brother came over and helped set it up and bring it over, and then
We weren't in the market for a new table. We were at the mall trying to find a few last little things, and saw this table that was like probably more than half off, and it's like 6 feet in diameter, so it's a round table and it fits our whole family. And
tall enough
Dan
to have
can
legs
fit
going,
his
right?
legs underneath it. And the table we have right now, it takes up a lot of space in the dining room, and then he has to like come to a stop and turn this way and turn that way, and it just gets in his way all the time. And he has to like sit sideways at it and eat over here because his legs didn't fit underneath it. So when we saw this table, we're like, we need that table. Yeah, sorry to cut your story off.
No.
So we get it
You're good.
home, And
I'm gonna go
within
check on the marker.
5 hours of having it home, Marley colored all over the edge of it with a blue marker. I came out from my bedroom and I was like, no. I don't know what I expected buying a new table with 6 kids around. But we have not been able to get it off. We're gonna just have to paint over it or something. Crazy, crazy. Thank you, Katie. I got my shirt on Amazon. You can find a link to it if you go to thewilterdad.com and go to our Amazon shop. And Andrea's favorites. You can also find links to the jewelry I have on too. Every time you shop through our Amazon links, we do get a small commission, which helps our family. We're Amazon affiliates, so we do get a small commission. So anytime you shop on Amazon, go to thewilterdad.com and click on our links. It would be awesome if you shop through there. But yeah, you can find a link to this shirt. I got it like 2 sizes, maybe 3 sizes too big, so that it fits kind of looser. I like it that way. I thought it looked cuter that way. I actually ordered a smaller size at first and then sent it back and got a bigger size. I'll have to try rubbing alcohol. It's crazy because it's kind of almost, it's like a grainy wood on the edge of it. And so it's washable marker, but it's like grainy wood with just like a tiny bit of paint on it. And so the surface of it, like the paint's wearing off and the marker's like ingrained in the wood. So nothing that normally would take it off is working. I actually tried hand sanitizer. And we tried a magic eraser. And somebody suggested mayonnaise, so we tried that. None of it. None of it. So probably just end up painting over it or something. Or just turn it to the side of the room that you can't see it. That's probably what will really happen. So this box is full of acrylic paints. And then I've got all these little, you can get these for like 68 cents or something at Walmart. All these cute little things for the kids to paint. So you can sit down and do some fun activities with them. So that'll be fun. That's a good idea, a toothbrush with it. We'll have to try that. I'm already gonna have to repaint it a little bit because all the paint rubbed off when I used the magic eraser. It's kind of a, maybe I'll go show you. I'll go show you what it looks like so you can, hold on. Let's take a little field trip. I will show you what it looks like. Maybe you can give me some advice showing them the table. All right, here we go. Let's figure out how to flip this. There she is. This beautiful, nice new table. Excuse the mess. Obviously, we have 6 kids. That's life. But yeah, it's like grainy wood. So I don't know. Hi, Anne. Merry Christmas. We're just up late wrapping gifts for the kiddos. And the kiddos are up too. So they got late naps in the car and now they won't go to sleep. Thanks, Katie. I loved it when we saw it. And it's seriously 6 feet in diameter. So it's bigger than it looks on the thing, but it's awesome. All right, I'm gonna hold you to it. I'm gonna try that. The alcohol and a toothbrush. But then I'm gonna have to put paint on it because yeah, took the paint off. Thank you for the suggestion anyways. Oh, Susie, God bless you. That's a tough job, I know that. Make sure you take care of yourself too. Merry Christmas. Thanks for being here. Thank you, Roy. Merry Christmas to you too. Hopefully the kids will go to bed here soon or Santa Claus is never gonna come. Thanks for spending your Christmas Eve with us, guys. We are always late gift getters and wrappers. We are always up till all hours of the night on Christmas Eve. That's just a thing. Last year was the only year in the history of my adult life that I had Christmas together and wrapped and everything so that we didn't have to stress about it on Christmas Eve, and it was really nice, but that did not happen this year. We actually, half of our presents arrived today from Amazon, so couldn't have wrapped them if we wanted to because I didn't order them till like Tuesday. So thank goodness for Amazon. But I know I'm not the only one because we were at Walmart, I think it was yesterday, and it was totally packed. So I know I'm not the only one last minute shopping, but there was one night years ago when my oldest son, who's 15 now, when he was, I think he was 3 at the time, but that was back when all the Walmarts used to be 24/7, and I thought that Walmart was going to be open, and so it was like 10:30 or something, and I showed up at Walmart, and they were closing at 11, and I literally hadn't bought one present yet. So Christmas Eve, 10:30, I had 30 minutes to get all my shopping done, and I was running through that store like I was on one of those shopping spree game shows or something. It was interesting. Let's see. Almost forgot what I wrapped. Thanks so much for the kind comments, you guys. You're all so nice. You add so much love and joy to us. Dan is helping the babies right now. He'll be back soon. Hey Kendra, we're wrapping Christmas presents again. Trying to get it all finished. Our audience is fading since you're not here. They don't want to see me.
Here I come, here I come.
They're like, that's not the wheelchair dad. People would log on, they're like, the wheelchair dad. That's not you. I'm out of here. Look,
Oh,
it
damn
dropped
it.
from like 70 something to 38.
Yeah, we actually,
That's just proof that
whatever.
nobody cares about me.
All the Santas had to help out.
Nobody cares about me.
Whatever. So beautiful. About to end this live and show you how much I found. So back. So come back. What's that part on that I always joke about on the Titanic? Come back. Come back. Anyways, come back. So those who are here, oh, back up to 50. There you go. See.
Whatever. Honestly. Guys, just so you know, I'm the one that does all the work. I do all the editing. I make all the videos. I do all the filming.
She writes
The
out my.
wheelchair dad just
She writes out my
hangs out
parts.
and
She's
gets in the
like,
video.
okay, now wait. Now you turn
I
over
hold
here.
up cue cards and I'm like, say this. Just kidding.
Oh dear.
Just kidding. But y'all have to know that I'm
Andrea.
the engine behind this wheelchair
Andrea
dad.
is phenomenal. We would not be here. This would not be happening if it was left up to just me. That's for sure.
Dan doesn't even know how to get to our videos.
I'm learning.
And like the other day, he like could not figure out how to get on our YouTube page.
What was it? Oh, I was trying to. I could get to the YouTube page.
We teach a class at church to these cute little 7 and 8 year old kids, and I stayed on with sick babies. So Dan was there teaching church by himself. One of the guys in our church stepped in to help him, but they got on the subject of wondering how Dan loaded his chair in the car. And so Dan was trying to pull up one of our videos to show them, and he could not figure out how to pull it up. So
It's because I was on the spot. I had all those eyeballs on me. It was an intimidating crowd.
so fun.
Change the color with my children is my advice. Good job.
What does that mean?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure. Change the color with with children is my advice. Nice to meet y'all. Kathy. I missed something. I'm sorry. Cameron Cochran, member over here at 1:26 a.m. in Nebraska. Those who want to see what a cool one of our members look like, look right there. The badge next to Cameron's name. When you sign up, everybody will know that you're a member. We know and we love and appreciate it even more. When you have things to say, it pops up to the top and stands out so we can prioritize answering your questions and stuff. Yeah, she's laying in her bed. No, Maisie's got a phone, but Marley's just laying there by. She's trying to go to sleep. Huh?
He needs to go to bed too. So
Yeah, he needs to. He's out there playing, watching how to play games. So just holler at him. And Kendra, see, Kendra is awesome out here too. You guys are all awesome, but love it and appreciate you guys when you sign up to follow, help to support us. This is our full-time job, a grueling job. If you have to account for the people we work with. While she's gone, I can say whatever I want. Um, but anyways, it has been a huge blessing. It's been way fun that we've been able to do this. So what they don't realize is when you're part of Wheelchair Dad, you're a big part of. Hold on, let's see what you're saying. Roy, what they don't realize is this: you aren't a part of the Wheelchair Dad. You're a part. You're a big part. You're keeps him going through all that matters. You damn straight. Um, yeah, Roy. Seriously, well said. I'm gonna screenshot that. So I can. Here. I'm gonna try to screenshot that. Okay. Okay. Roy had a great answer on there about the membership stuff. So. Yeah, even if you're not a member, just being here supporting us is awesome, and it's honestly what keeps us going. They just barely started allowing the memberships. See, like you left the room and our count died. It went down to 30. Those who don't know our page or our story, Dan and Andrea. 9 years ago, I was in a construction accident where I was paralyzed from the waist down. Broke my back in several places after a 30-foot fall. And
Is Costco paper?
yeah, it's so
Like butter.
nice.
So nice.
Costco is the only place to get wrapping paper from. But anyways, nine years ago, I broke my back. Life changed, divorced. I was a single dad, had 2 kids. Met Andrea. Rocky, get out of there. Naughty dog. Met Andrea during the time I was going to physical therapy, and we ended up being married eventually. We just celebrated our 8th-year wedding anniversary the beginning of this month, so yay for us. I think that marks like some of the big time hurdles in marriage and in relationships, especially on around 2 or 3. So we did have to blend our families together. I had 2 girls when we met, ages 3 and 8. Sorry, 3 and 8. And she had 2 boys, ages 3 and 8. My girls' birthdays were both in November, and hers were both in February, so they're just like 3 months apart. But other than that, they're like twinological in age. That's yeah. So, and then yeah, we just worked through life. My arachnoiditis pain kept getting worse as time went on, and
What are you doing? Kids trying to creep in on a presents.
it was
Raya, the presents will disappear. Well, you can't look inside the room.
it was a struggle. And anyways, our family would not have continued to grow if we didn't figure that struggle out. But anyways, after we got the pain situation worked on a little bit, and we added some more kids to the story. So Andrea and I have had what?
Maisie and Marley.
Okay. Andrea and I have had 2 beautiful little girls to add to the collection. We went through and used in vitro to have those babies. Those who are familiar with that at all, it's like using science to help have a baby, where they take the sperm and the egg and they mix them up, and put them all together and throw it in to whoever's volunteering for it, which of course was Andrea. And so we lucked out. It's an amazing thing. I'd love to go into it way more, but it's so amazing to think that Maisie was a frozen embryo, meaning that she had already been mixed she had already been mixed, like egg and sperm, and was like a ready to grow baby, and then like they freeze them. And it is unreal to me that they can take that little snowflake and like warm it up in a petri dish and then like implant her and have it work out years later. Um, it's so crazy. It wasn't years for us, but it's just crazy. Anyways, so now
Yes,
we have.
Kendra, it's definitely yours, mine, and ours situation. 2, 2, and 2.
Yeah.
For sure. And Cameron, thanks for the nice comment. She says, you were such an inspiration to me. Whenever I think I can't do something, I watch one of your videos and see all the things you do despite the challenges.
Well, thank you. That's really cool. It means a lot. That's the whole reason why we do this. So I love hearing it that it's working. Andrea and I seriously, about once a day, we get pretty teary-eyed. Most days, well, any day that we read comments, we or read comments together. Okay, anytime we read comments, we end up
Every
being
day.
teary-eyed and sharing stuff back and forth if we're not with each other. It's like every once in a while, I'll slow down. I'll get slowed down where I pull up a comment and read it, and then like it'll hit me really hard, and then I'll be stuck for a minute, and then I got to read the next one, and or, while I'm trying to do stuff like that. Oh, hey. See if I can turn the screen back on here. We just had a super chat from Moron. I like that name. Moron, thank you.
Is that the same one that used to be AA Ron?
I don't know. Did
Did you change your name? Is that you? AA Ron? Or is this another clever Ron?
We've got a couple clever Rons,
That's
but
so funny.
Moron. Thanks, Moron. Really appreciate it. That's really awesome. Thank you for the super chat. It's so kind and really, honestly, is really touching to have people reach out and share that way. It's unreal. So thank you for.
I'm
For
curious if
doing
that's the
that.
same. Tell us if you're the same guy.
Yeah, if it's
If
AA
not,
Ron.
maybe you should hook up with AA Ron.
Yeah.
Oh, Cameron, thank you so much. You guys are awesome.
What did I miss here?
Merry Christmas. You guys are so kind.
Oh, serious? Thank you, guys.
That's cute.
That's so cool.
What does it say? Victory.
Victory.
That's cute.
That it is. It's a really big deal. Serious. I know
What?
how important money is. Just helping things go. We have 6 kids. Life's crazy. Like I said, this is our full-time gig. We don't. Definitely don't try to plead a poverty case and beg and anything crazy like that. But man, life is still a healthy struggle. So it means a lot
What,
that you'd
sweetheart?
be willing to share that kind of
Here it
love with
comes.
us. So thank you so much. And yeah, yeah, I just changed her bomb. She's good to go. I'm trying to get the kids to finally go to sleep. Uh-oh. Now she's getting mad.
Babe, do you want to come out for a second so you can say prayer?
Sure. Bring you guys along with me for a minute. Maybe I'll put you down for a second while we do our family prayers. I don't know who. You're more than welcome to hang out with me for a minute. Oh, what was that movement I just saw across the screen?
Write a note on there that says
Something?
with you.
Okay. All right.
We'll be right back. We are here with our kids real quick. Alright, do you know where her Little Jamie is. Everyone.
No.
I just saw it.
We had that other cream one.
It's right there.
Okay, whoops, 1 second. Un momento. Dear Father in heaven, we come to you in prayer this evening. Father, we're so grateful for this day. We're so grateful for the many blessings that we've been able to encounter and be a part of it. We're so grateful for the prelude to this beautiful Christmas day that we are all anticipating. All the graciousness that allowed us to have this. Father, we're so grateful for the time we had together tonight as family for dinner and the hospitality that was shown there. And being able to enjoy life the way that we want. So grateful for our friends and support and family. Continue to go online as we try to share love and share a message. We ask you to bless our family that we be able to sleep well tonight, we'll be safe. Children in our home will be able to know our love and know be able to have a good time living up to Christmas. And bless us all to be able to keep in mind that for you our Christmas and be able to reflect our needs, love, and now without needs us and speak to us and continue to give us a path and steer us into the opportunities where we can grow and become part of the easy train up for home journey that we have to Lord in Jesus Christ. Right, Maisie. So sleep already. All right, I'm back. I don't know. Sorry if we lost you guys there for a second. Um, hopefully, you can tell that we're back. And I didn't know she muted something or whatever, but thank God. Okay, let's see. Cameron, they just pop up on my feed. It's like God, I know their inspiration, hope a hug, take meds. All right. More Ron. Oops, sorry. Been to your lives a couple of times. Appreciate your attitude. It's a different Ron, babe, just so you know. Just more.
That's awesome. You should
So,
be friends with AA Ron.
yeah, for real. Melanie, I'm so sorry. That's a big deal.
What?
Just found out her husband has lung cancer. That is rough. Be here for any hope or connection or anything we can offer you. We'd definitely be here for you in any way that we can. Cameron, if you're still here at all, again, thank you so much. God bless you. Have a Merry Christmas. And can't thank you enough for everything. Thank you for the super chat. If you're already gone, good night. But just know that we love you. Um, see, Kendra, thanks for smearing him with some love there, or smearing some love her way there. Yeah. Um, Tantisma. Oh, I was gonna try to start sounding out another language there for Giovanna. Thanks for being here. It looks like you're wishing some good hope and Merry Christmas and all that love. So thank you for being here. Unfortunately, it doesn't translate on the lives. Melanie, yeah, Melanie, you'll definitely be in our prayers. We need to. I'm gonna come up with just a way to like have a prayer list on our page as well with people and their needs and different things, because I really believe in the power of prayer and the strength that it can give to another person. Hold on, I'm just jotting a note down so I can remember to do something here. But definitely be in our thoughts and prayers all the time. For oh wow, Ray. Um, Jeez, Ray, seriously. Uh, oh my gosh, thank you for the super chat. That's unreal. You guys, seriously, it just uh, blow my mind here with all of this kindness and man, put me on the spot. I don't know what to say. It's just so much. Thank you. This is what Andrea and I do for life now. This is our job. So it is amazing when we love like this, specifically from individuals. It's so inspiring uh, to me. It just doesn't. It's unreal to me still. It's so awesome. Um, we try to bring some hope and joy to lives. Help encourage people to stay strong and not give up. And I love how much it has just taken off. And people like you, Roy and Ray and Cameron and Roy earlier. Also, you guys have all just been phenomenal examples of that. So, thank you, Kathy. To the point. Straight. Oh, wait. What are you saying? Go straight to go take meds. I connected to my speaker. Can hear great. Oh, so you're saying that you're gonna go lay down now and just like go to bed while we're on live, and you can just hear us chime through there maybe. Um, Neighbor Linden. More on what Linden are you guys talking about? Like, is this another what state or where's the neighbor contact coming in? I lived in Linden, Utah, but let's see. We'll definitely, as soon as Andrea comes in, if you want to be a mod, Kendra, we'd definitely appreciate it. That'd be super awesome. Andrea's got me dead rights on the fact that I don't know all the ins and outs of all that stuff, but we've got a couple of mods that are just great and really help out. So as soon as she comes back in, I'm going to tell her. And Terry, Marley, our littlest one, she loves to get tickled to go to sleep. It like wears her out the rest of the way, and then oh, in Tennessee, is that Tennessee or man, you're really making me look like a fool now. I'm looking like a fool. We've got somebody else that wants to be a mod. If Kendra's offering to be a moderator. You never did.
Don't know how to do it or what?
No, I was just admitting my lack of connection on that part. What are you
Okay.
trying to get, baby girl?
Do we need a moderator?
I don't know that we need one specifically, just willing to.
Are these new?
Yeah, and just came through. Just
Both of
random.
those?
Hold on, which one? They just had the
Let's
now
get two.
Ray. Geez, seriously?
Heck, Ray. Thank you so much. Look, Marley. Look at that funny thing.
See, that's unreal to me. Like,
Look at that. That funny. That's so cute. Is that funny?
her pinky's falling out. She's having great.
That funny.
Ray, seriously, thank you so much. And
Alright, should we play music?
that is unreal that you would do that. I wish sometimes, I don't know if I'm gonna get struck for saying this. You got a really handsome handsome. Wait, is that for Andrea? You better tell her, make her realize she's got, if that's what you're talking about. um, but for real, Ray, I really appreciate that. Like, stings to the heart in a good way. I really appreciate you doing that. Um, yeah, right, Kathy? Is that amazing or what? Um, that's so unreal. You guys, thank you so much. It seriously helps around here for sure. And like I say, we don't beg or plead poverty in any way. We have a good life, but we definitely are struggling just like everybody else. We have put everything into our social media stuff right now, and then our skincare line also, which we don't talk about much, but eventually we're gonna pull the trigger on that really hard and make it go. It's been growing. Andrea bought a skincare business from her sister that her sister created, um, and bought it several years ago, and just haven't really had a push for it. But now that we've got the social media front for it, we're starting to bring it up a lot more. It's called Belpo, Belpeau, stands for beautiful skin, and it's an amazing product for women and men. We have a oil line that we're gonna come out with for beards and tattoos, because I love tattoos and I love my beard, and we've worked on some stuff that is really nice for it. So, but for women, the Belpo, we've got like the scrub, the face wash, and then the oil. It's like a 3-in-1 kit. You can buy it all individually or separate. People that for our followers and stuff, we always have a discount code on there for our. I think it's just live, and you do it at checkout, and it gives I forget what percent. Hey babe, what's the code for our live people on Belpo, and what does it do again?
It's live, LIVE.
And what is the discount?
Buy one, get one free.
Okay, yeah, so it's live. You do it at discount, and then it's buy one get one free. So we just do that just for all you guys here. Anyways, yeah, use it if you want. Check it out, and Jimin in your you got a really handsome husband, girl. See, so I'm gonna tell Andrea that you're saying that to her. Um, I appreciate it if it is. And let's see, we have discussed kratom, and oh yeah. Okay, more, yeah, that's right. And we're still gonna talk about the yeah. See, now if you just signed up, it'd be like just do this the membership sign up. Save yourself all this money, all this super chat money you just did on us, and then your comment will still pop up here. I'm gonna remember your name from this point on. I know that, but I do remember our conversations about kratom. I drank so much kratom, like the stuff, the whatever line that we had, like oh my gosh, man, I was drinking so much of it to try to get it to help. And I know you said there's different lines and things like that, so I remember you talking about that. And uh, yeah, I would love it if I found something that really worked, but so far, all the other people with arachnoiditis, including myself, none of us collectively have found anything that works. So we're still on the hunt. Who are you? Let's see. Tomorrow, let's see. Oh, thanks, Jimin and Jimin in your area. Hold on, what's the BTS crying out loud? BTS. What is BTS? is BTS? I don't know. We grow and produce CBD concentrate, not publicly, only for a few private patients at cost. So I have had like, I think probably four or five different companies send a bunch of different CBD and different products like that to try. I would love it if I could get off opiates. I would be praising hallelujah. I'd just be screaming it. It would be awesome if I could get off that crap and feel like I had my peace of mind back. I'll keep on trying stuff until I do, for sure. But one day I'm sure something will happen. But anyways, these other companies that have come through and helped out, have supported and tried to support us by sending product. I've tried all sorts of stuff. I have a funny story with that. So because I go to a pain clinic, I was really leery about any help that way with CBD stuff because a lot of times it still has THC particle stuff in it, and enough sometimes that it can test on a urine test. I have to do urinalysis when I go to my pain clinic doctor. And anyways, so all the people, Merry Christmas, Wesley, all the people that have helped send stuff in the past, I've told them to make sure that I can't have the THC. Anyways, they've been really good. Sent a bunch of CBD stuff, and one of them, I had a bunch of CBD gummies, and I've just been popping them. And there's no medicine in CBD. And had been popping them, a couple of times because like I was familiar with the packages that they were sending, so I was doing that. And let's see, CBD opposite of kratom. It has to be done at doses cost prohibitive to most people. A gram a day. Pain clinic will give you trouble for kratom and THC. So anyways, with the CBD, I had ran out of a packet, so I grabbed another one, just had a box of them. I grabbed the next one out and ran out the door. We were running errands, and I like popped a couple more in, which I had come accustomed to for that week as I was trying these ones out. And we got to the grocery store, so about an hour and a half after I'd taken the gummies, and I started feeling like dizzy, like something was up. So I told Andrea, I was like, babe, you're going to have to drive home. I don't know what's going on, but I feel really funny. And I was telling her the ways I was feeling. She thought I was like getting ready to tell her I was going to have a heart attack or something, but I handed her the pack of gummies. I was like, this is the only thing I can think that, this is the only thing that's different today. I took these gummies just recently and handed them to her, and she started giggling a little bit, and she's like, they have THC in it. They're like, 40 milligrams each or something. And she's reading the back of it, and it's like reading through it. She says, please start with like half of a gummy until you know your tolerance to it. And man, it hit me so hard the next couple hours in there. Well, through the grocery store and until we got home, before I felt like I was normal again. But I was so stoned. It was so bad. I felt so out of place. I didn't even dare put my daughter on my lap because I remember feeling like if I held her on my lap, I was going to forget she was there, and I was going to drop her or something. It was just the weirdest feeling. And like, and as much as I felt the high from the THC, like I could tell, like it kind of minimized some of the real tingly neuropathy type feeling pains in my lower feet that I have sometimes, but didn't touch anything with the rest of my arachnoiditis pain. And it was, trying to think, it was several hours. I didn't even dare take any of my regular meds the arachnoiditis because I didn't know the effect if it would change anything with the THC. So, anyways, I ran around, let that wear off, and then I told my pain clinic doctor about it, and he kind of laughed, and thankfully he doesn't care about the THC. He's like, I've got bigger fish to fry, and he's like, so I'm not worried about that. In fact, he has another clinic they work on and deal with that side of a treatment more than this side that he does now. But anyways, yeah, it was a trippy story. But oh gosh dang it, sorry. It catches me off guard sometimes. It's like Tourette's or something. Normally I say a bunch of naughty things when it comes in and hits me off guard like that. So did good. Sorry, I'm gonna go back through some of these comments here to see. That was a long explanation that I was blabbing about. We grow and produce, concentrate. No, blah, I threw it up. Lycopiates, kratom, supposed to be microdosed on a schedule. Hawaii has strict rules, no THC. Yeah, Merry Christmas over in New Zealand then, Peter. How are you? That almost sounds spiderish. Yeah, with the arachnoid level, they call it that. It's like the layer of your spinal cord. It is kind of like a spider web mesh, so that's why it does have that name. It is based around spiders and a spider web. Told my car, 19, set up broken foot and problems with my brain. Wesley, there's no medicine in CBD. CBD is opposite. Sorry, this is where we were. This is where I ditched off when I went into that thing. So can I sponsor grow? Somebody plants in Hawaii. And wow, I would say you have to have a clear mind to drive through Volcano daily, Kathy. Just good friends. I haven't been here a long time. Just good friends with them. Yep. And said I could be a mod. And yes. Kathy, that's an interesting, such a cool story with your that you met Jesus too. I, I'm always intrigued by people that have had dreams and connections and stuff that way. I mean, how cool is that? I know what you're talking about. Too. Yeah, really, for real. I wish this screen would stay popped up with comments. Maybe I just need to hold Andrea's phone. That way I'll be able to keep on reading this. I understand. It's 15 years. See, I wish the comments would just stay up like that on the other screen. Then I'd be able to read that. So, is what I was going to say a few minutes ago. I don't know if it sounds rude or whatever. Ray, I was going to mention that. So when people do super chats, like it's super appreciated. It's super amazing. Um, but YouTube takes like 30% of any super chat. So I feel bad when people do like a large super chat, like what you just did, Ray. It's like crappy to think that it gets nipped like that. And like people don't realize that, I don't think, or know it. And it just sucks that I'm just kind of mentioning it a little bit.
What did
Um,
I miss?
Not a whole lot.
We got
Um,
stockings.
Start stuffing the stockings.
Holy moly.
It's so many. Look at that. It was so trippy to me this last Easter. I had to go
Look
pick
how
up.
many stockings we have. That's great.
I had to go back to Winco.
That's a lot of stockings.
There's a grocery store out here that we kind of started a tradition. We were getting our kids stuffed animals that we thought represented who they were um, each Easter, and then like this last year, we didn't think that they cared, so we're like, we just won't do it. It's kind of a waste of money, like whatever, 8 or $15, whatever each animal was, and the kids were all like, "Oh man, I can't wait till tomorrow to see what animal the Easter Bunny's gonna leave me this year." And we're just like, "Oh, are you kidding me?" Like, it's like 10 o'clock at night, the night before, or what of the freak. And so, anyways, I like went and got in the car, went to try to find a place that was open. Ended up going to the Winco and got in creative mode to find a stuffed animal that for each of them. But man, the ones that I found for the girls, when I started picking them all out, they're like these butterflies that you could heat up in the microwave with the rice sacks in them. And
Okay.
so I did that. But man, I picked up, I don't know, it felt like 30 of them. How many? Like got one for Andrea and Maisie, Marley, Andrea.
Me?
No, I guess.
We have 6 kids. You got one for 6 kids.
Yeah, just the 6 kids. Anyways, just thinking of all the girls in the house. But anyways, it was holding all the animals there when I had like all the girls' animals in here, and then just the 2 boys in the other hand. It was just like, what in the world? Um, where did these kids come from? It just seemed like a lot all of a sudden. So, anyways, I was starting to like lightly talk. I don't know how the heck to. Like, I feel bad like with what we were talking about when people do like big super chats and stuff. And, like I don't know, just their wish there was. People are just so kind of just wish. Anyways, I just love that we have what we have on the with the way it goes. It's just nutty. Anyways. So, anyways, anybody else still up working on stockings, or is it just us, or what's going on here? Anybody else? Yeah. I'm just sorry. I'm just trying to do this for 1 second. Let me do that for you.
Okay.
Let me let's put away for. I'm done. Can I grab these? Oh. Okay. Oh, I'm just trying to catch up on what's going on with the call. I wish this screen you could like flip or do something so that it would just stay on here. Oh, Kathy, wow, 15 years of drawing. I want to make car wraps. I want to make car wraps. They are like tats. That'd be a killer idea. That'd be super cool. If you like drawing, but we're still trying to figure out our whole. We need to come up with a cool logo or something to brand our name and do something fun that way. We have a couple people that are have been drawing and coming up with ideas for us, and it's been pretty cool. So if you have any amazing ideas while you're doodling around and you want to come up with some cool logo for the wheelchair dad that brings in,
Yeah, not really.
because they're like everything, they were like individually wrapped. So if you can think of something that tells the story of the wheelchair dad, so it's like done some ideas of our own where we were originally working on like kind of like a picture of like me in a wheelchair holding one of the babies, doing something cool like a wheelie, and so it showed, like the wheelchair dad, and then the fact of being loving and cool with the kids, and something inspirational kind of, and still like strong but not, I don't know, we're bouncing all sorts of things around, but
Box of chips.
you got it. We had a company out here that does car wraps, that we paid to try to help come up with a design. And
Yeah,
then,
it's 1 a.m. here. Sherman's Family Farm. You are definitely not the only one. This is a yearly tradition we like to have, to be up till 4 in the morning trying to get Christmas ready.
is Sherman's doing the same thing?
Yeah.
So awesome. So anyways, if you come up with an idea for our design, our logo, it'd be so amazing. Had some cool, like I said, some cool attempts that people have made to come up with something, but it just hasn't sung true to our page, to our desires yet, and what we're trying to do, which I guess we don't even really know entirely what to do, otherwise we'd do it. So, but yeah, we have our big, huge Nissan van, our monster van.
There's a lot of garbage in it.
That's cleaning the van out when I was grabbing all the stuff to come in. So,
Okay.
I used it as like a
I'm
little
like,
garbage
what
can.
is happening?
So,
We're gonna sneak these in the cart.
I don't know what's been in there.
Happy birthday.
Oh,
Merry Christmas.
she knew that I love this, and she got me some. So nice.
Queen of Arendelle. Those are like, actually, I use this looking thing.
No. I would show you the pictures that I drew for our logo, but it's kind of
You will show them. I'll
embarrassing.
get it.
Uh,
It's not embarrassing.
Okay. Well, it's like, okay. Now you're gonna have to see it. I'll show you the other pictures that we had another one of our followers send or make. Oh dear. So we have that big Nissan van, and we're wanting to do like the logo on like the side of it, and then like I'll do some stuff to make it like on the back, but it'll have like our wheelchair dad stuff and the different links on TikTok and YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, whatever, or just our web page, our landing page. So now we have the web domain, the wheelchairdad .com, and so anyways, we'll put that on there, but kind of battling around what to do because I'm really patriotic. Well, we both are really patriotic.
Salsa?
Hey, wow, you got some stuff too.
That's my Christmas present.
I'll put that by my Oreos. And so, anyhow,
Sorry, keep interrupting you.
no, you're fine. It's not, we need it. So, trying to come up with something cool that's like patriotic, but not totally a whole different thing from our logo. Like, I have a friend that does airbrushing on like whatever buildings, houses, walls, cars, all the way down to tiny things. He's amazing. But anyways, I talked to him about doing like an American flag draped across the front of the van down the one side, and then on the other side I want to do like our logo, like on the side of the door, like something big, like 4 foot circle, big thing. But the logo that I was drawing is just like too personal feeling, and like it's like more portrait like than like a little logo
I
stamp or
still like it better than any of the other ones.
so. Anyways, I kind of traced it in pen. It was just pencil, and it's really just like a rough, quick drawing. But it was like something like you can't even really tell. It looks really even more chintzy through when you add online to it. But like something.
It's good, right? Isn't that cute? Got tattoos. We got a baby. Dan drew that. He's very talented. Stop shying around it. Silly.
Anyway,
I love it.
trying to think of some sort of a logo that could be on our shirts, like punch today in the face, but then like, or just have the logo there. Something that you could have like on your hat or on the bottom of the logo or some shirt pocket. Like you can't have like that would just be strange on the side of the van, or I think it's cool drawing the idea and everything behind it. That's the idea behind it, but like we want to have something that kind of takes that message and puts it into something that's trademark worthy of our purpose, our goals and things. So anyways, if you can do that, you'd be amazing. So do it. The other company didn't. They gave up on us and told us that they weren't going to do any more changes on our drawing that they were trying to do. I'll show you what. In fact, I'll pull. Oh, I can't because you guys are live on this, so I can't show you. I was gonna pull up the other ideas that they had. Yep. You know, kind of different flavors too. And call them out. So, the stuff that they were wanting to do was like much more extreme, either all the way towards like more of just a basic painting of like the handicap wheelchair thing that you see on like the sign or whatever on the parking stalls, which is kind of what we were talking about a little bit originally, and then that just kind of got left in the dust. But then they went to the extreme of like this big, huge, muscle-bound guy on a wheelchair that looks cool as like a logo. It reminds me of like a Gold's Gym logo or something, but definitely doesn't ring true to anything on our page or anything that we're about that way. So yeah, so find out what we need, something in between, something that's loving and family oriented and strong and muscly and powerful and loving and good and all that stuff. So I have to go.
Ron had a suggestion.
What's your suggestion? What was it?
He wrote it on there.
Let's see. I would do that in profile across 6 kids and I do that in a profile across 6 kids. I kind of get what you're saying, I think.
Like our pic, the one you showed on in the front, and then like 6 years old behind it. Or...
Like, you're not talking about the picture I drew, you're talking about just somewhere like a a silhouette, like a blacked out figure, and then like
Different too, and it says I would do that in profile with.
so. We have a follower, his name David, that drew a few things too. Again, it's on my phone, so I can't pull it up and show you. But actually, I can because I could if I pulled your phone later. He'd done some drawings, and one of them is like that, where it shows like me in my wheelchair, and then like Andrea standing next to me, like stick figures, but not stick figures, but like whatever shapes, and then they just do smaller as they go back in size. Those are some big socks. Yeah,
I know, I'm like, keep stuffing them full of chips to try and fill them up. They're not getting full fast enough.
Happy holidays, Daniel. You too.
What kind of chips do you want?
I don't know. What is there? Not like maybe those Funyuns that make flamin' Funyuns. Those are fun. Everything in there's like flamin'. Everything's spicy. Yum. We like spicy stuff. Let's see, Sherman Family Farm, Alpha Aloha Hugs. I was working on banana plants and wind tore us up last week. Never can be so strong. The wind freaks me out. Like, the wind can come in so strong. I've been out in some pretty wicked stuff that just, it can be terrifying. Ain't no stopping Mother Nature. She's a tough girl. Just like all of her predecessors, all the mamas afterwards, they're all super tough. Yeah, so you can speak German, right, babe? Can you read that from what Daniel's saying in there? What hair you? There, I see German. I took German in high school. My heritage, I should speak German. That's where our family's from, but
Something about speak German with me. Something.
Hazelnut, yeah, we're up late. Yeah, we're trying to help Santa get these stockings filled up and out there, and then we're gonna help unload the sleigh in a minute too. Make sure the kiddos are all asleep. Yeah, we got to put lots of stuff. Yeah, let's try them out. Yeah.
So little.
Reese's has reached out to us and wanted us to try these. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah. This video is sponsored by Reese's. Not really. Hopefully someday we can say, oh, it doesn't even have a little paper on it.
Oh, wow. That's cool. Just before coming, putting it out.
I don't know.
More
Too much chocolate.
moron. A similar picture came to me. Merry Christmas, Elsa.
I like the regular ones better.
I was asleep, but because of cold, brought barn kittens in. And they, oh, where'd they go? And they are on a run. Like in your house, you brought the barn cats in, the kittens in.
They're on the run.
Barn kitties are vicious. I wouldn't dare fall asleep in there. Those things will bite your toes off.
It's too much chocolate for me.
Yeah.
Oh. are Cheetos now.
Better open it up. Ray says, I knew I forgot something. The grandson's socks. It's all good. The music at church at 9. What's GBY? GBY.
Bye.
Why? So you're hauling butt or what?
Let's see.
Oh, that's Kathy that leads. Yeah, we got those stockings. We had them. We had all sorts of mismatched stuff for the longest time, and then Andrew found this company last year, right? It was just last year was our first year with these ones,
Yeah.
and we had them all personalized. We stuck our names on them all, and got to pick a picture, and yeah. So now that's all uniform up there instead of the craziness that we had. But yeah, so thank you. Yeah, they are beautiful. Andrea did a killer job. Andrea's always got to class it out, make it look nice, whatever it is. Fancy. She was up painting in our son's room today. As part of the Christmas thing, we're turning one of the bedrooms into kind of like a hangout room where so we have our living room that has like the TV and everything where everybody's at watching TV and stuff now. But when our kids are all getting older, and so when they want to come over with their friends, there's nowhere to like go away from mini siblings and mom and dad with their friends. So like we're losing out. They're not showing up and staying. They want to go to their friends' houses where they have like a TV room where they can go play video games and go watch TV and like be out of the sight of the grown-ups for a little bit. So understandably so. So we're making Uriah's room and Noah's room into that room. So it'll have like the games and everything in there. It'll be pretty cool. But Andrea worked and painted in there. She painted 3 of the 4 walls black. I know it sounds. I guess you have to see it. It's really pretty with the flooring in there and stuff. It looks fancy. Thanks for the super chat, Tan24. Thank you so much. That's so kind. Thank you. So cool. Oh gosh. Again, sorry. Like I told you guys, I get nerve pain just pops in sometimes. But Tan24, we really appreciate the kindness, the super chat. It's really such a kind thing to do. So kind of you. It is.
Yes,
really
Ray,
means a
we
lot.
will have videos up with the room remodels and painting and decorating and everything.
We are just making Andrea starting that room today is like the start of a big project. So we're actually going to be like doing like basically 4 rooms of remodeling
Hi,
and
Kathy.
changing. See ya.
Merry Christmas.
Yeah, have a great holiday. Have a fun day.
Ray, have you seen our? Who was it that's saying that? Yeah,
Right.
Ray. Have you seen our camper remodel videos? There's a whole playlist on our main YouTube page of our camper remodel. You should check that out.
Yeah.
If you haven't. That was a almost year-long project that we had going. It was a lot of work, but it turned out beautiful.
Sure, really pretty.
I really like some things like this happening.
You know, just
Going to eat some flaming hot Cheerios. Want some?
Sure. I'm a little distracted. Again, 1024. Thank you. So kind.
All right.
But yeah, we're starting a big 4-room remodel thing. There'll be changing all sorts of stuff up, and they're building a bunk bed kind of play area in the girls' room that'll have, actually, I guess it'll be 3 beds. It was going to be 4. Kind of changed that 10 different times. I think we have a set plan now. So we keep going on to need to get some beds. All the mattresses are in our house are all on the floor now. We just sold Uriah's bed frame today, and as we're doing everything, like we're just trying to make room and sell off what we're not using, and then we'll just build or get the right things later on. So got it.
Okay.
So yeah, again, I'll do another shout out. It's been a minute. So if we have new faces around here, our channel, the Wheelchair Dad. I'm in a wheelchair. I'm also a dad, and so this is my wife Andrea. Little over 9 years ago, I was in a construction accident where I fell and broke my back. I was on building a residential home. The roof collapsed. While I was doing physical therapy to rehab, I met Andrea. We subsequently
Sorry.
married
Fast.
later on. Did you got?
So think fast.
Oh, yeah. We got married. We just celebrated our eighth year wedding anniversary in the beginning of this month. And between the two of us, we have 6 children. She had 2 that she brought to the table. I had 2. And then we've had 2 little girls. Our ages, we have 22 months old for the smallest, and I know, a year and a half.
That
It's,
seriously makes me so sad.
yeah, I don't want to see a
Stop
2-year
saying
old.
22 months.
And then
She's
we have,
a baby still.
yeah,
Sorry.
we're gonna force her to stay. We're gonna force her to stay like little.
Seriously, I hate it.
It is really
so
hard.
Sad.
Like marking the end of all of that.
So dumb.
And then our oldest the oldest in our home is 16. And so we'll just round it up. After February, we have 2 16-year-olds, 2 11-year-olds.
Oh.
Yeah, so 16, 11, and then 3.5 and 1.5 ish. So plus some. And so that's our clan. So our page, I was like, wait, what was I was trying to just explain to anybody that's new here what we're doing. So, our page, we just are here showing our life as parents to our 6 kiddos and the challenges that the wheelchair brings. Andrea also is not without health concerns. Andrea has MS, which is multiple sclerosis. Where did it go? I should have it. Oh, there it is. So she deals with plenty of health issues on her own. And so between the 2 of us, we make almost a person. And we try to teach and raise and grow our family and do the best we can with what we got. And so we are happy to share that and bring people along. When I was in the hospital 9 years ago, I was looking for hope and inspiration and signs that life was going to be good still when I got out of there. Do you want just a big box? I can do the orange one for that. It'd be perfect.
You what?
The bag.
What were you talking
I
about?
was gonna get the box from Oranges and do that. When I was in the hospital, there wasn't. I didn't find anything that was like hope inspiring, and encouraging for me. That was saying that life was gonna be awesome. When I got out of the hospital, I was really frustrated. Going into it, I was like at the peak of my life, like physically, I was a big, strong man, lifting crazy in the gym, and thought that I was cooler than I thought I was cooler than I was with life. Thought that I had it by the horns, and then I got it all handed to me on a platter. So I've been having to refigure everything out, and it has been. That's a big one. And the last big thing that you said for me and Marlene was
Oh, it was like clothes. And it was clothes
I
one.
had to move that clothes in there, I guess.
I told you it was for them.
Yeah, you did.
Alright.
So, anyways, we are just sharing our channels, our daily life. This is now our job. Andrea does all the editing and content creation, and I help to do what I can, bring in a pretty beard to the table. No, just kidding. Bring what we can for hope and joy, and to share the struggles that we've been through, and the experience, and our challenges, and our wins, and our losses, and help encourage and show other people that life is still good, and that even when you're really down, things can come back. I can tell you, it's really hard to say and explain that. So the person I was before my accident is different, much different than now. And I started making changes a little bit before my accident happened. I grew up in a faith, in a religion with the LDS faith, and then when I was like 16 or 17 years old, I fell away from that and kind of just did my own
That is
thing.
a pile of stockings.
Look at that.
Look at that. That is
That's pretty crazy.
8 stockings. Sorry.
Yeah, so I kind of went wayward, way wayward than my family, and I moved out when I was 17, and then I just made all my choices from that point on. I had made some really raunchy choices, and my life was completely different than where it's at now. And I recognized that at some point before my accident, and I realized I did not want my daughter, who was at the time 6.5 or 7 years old, I did not want her growing up anymore. Now that she was like getting to the age that I knew she was going to be remembering who I was and what I was doing and what she remembered seeing in the house and everything. Like, I did not want that to be her norm. And for me, it just, the lifestyle, the partying, the crazy things I was doing, it just was not cohesive, in my opinion, with what I wanted to teach my daughter, or to have her. And what it really was is I didn't want her to think that someday when she meets a dude, that a guy, a gentleman, that she's gonna date and one day marry. I do not ever want her to lower her standards based on that individual's behavior. So if I was to expect her to, I wanted her to see who or what she should have to grow up with, and what she should expect from a man in her life. And that kind of was the main change.
Read Colin's comment.
Oh, hold on. Let's see, more on. I became disabled in 2016. I used to be a bodybuilder too. I'm nearly bedbound for years now, but my youngest, 16, and I have been able to we've been able to raise and spend time with her, homeschooling, etc. Wow. Wow. Dang, that's crazy. Well, like we're like body. Geez, tell me all about it. Gosh, like what happened? How do you get How did you become disabled? And like, were you like pro bodybuilding? And so I guess you can kind of see. I'm sure you've dealt with a lot of the battles and demons and stressors that I've had and thought too. Like going from being a big strong man on top of the world to having somebody helping you go to the bathroom, and like it's just insane. The life change that all of this was for me. I know. Um, so like back then, like I was benching like 455 pounds and like big. Yeah, I can do that. Like I was cool, big back dude and strong that way. And but anyways, yeah, I was really self-centered and focused on myself in a lot of ways. I was not treating my wife right, and my kids would eventually see that, I'm sure. Just needed to be more faithful and God loving and teach them, show them how and what they should expect out of a man. Um, I know Poland. Let me grab a box for Andrea's thing here.
Maybe I'll
Ron,
do this
I wanna-
chip box.
Talk to you more.
What's on these chips?
Okay. Talk to you more about your whole situation on that. That's you got me super intrigued on what happened. You have to share.
Spicy Doritos
What about it?
and Wally.
Sure. Thanks. So what have you been doing? Are you saying you're still pretty much bed bound on since that injury? And let's see, I became disabled in 2000. Yeah, gosh, dang, sorry. See, that's oh my gosh. Hold on. Became disabled in 2016. Bed bound for so yeah, is what I was getting ready to explain with Ron with my whole situation is like I went through a lot of negative stuff. Hello, Poland. Went through a lot of negative stuff that everybody could go figure with. Um, like kind of a loss like that, but um, like it changed my perspective on so many other things in life. Just great, right? Semi-pro and yeah, model and industrial electricians. Jeez. Wow, you got a whole crazy life going on. Thanks for sharing. Like, um, yeah, that's quite the path there for sure. Gosh,
How did he? Did he say how he got disabled?
no, he didn't say yet. Ron, do you mind sharing? Like, do you mind telling me how you did get disabled? Like, what happened? Um, but again, back with the rest of that, when so yeah, I had all the loss and the sadness and the rough stuff from the hospital, from breaking the back and not being able to walk and different things that come along with the paralysis. But it brought in a whole new humbleness and awakening into the world and a world outside of my self-centered mentality that I had up to that point, and it continues to help me um, be aware of others much more and be much more loving and faithful and honest and true in everything else in life. So um, there's been such a huge payoff. The relationship that I've grown with my Father in heaven, my religion, my faith has been able to grow so much, and with that, my life has just really turned like full circle for me, and it's been a huge blessing. I'm so glad that my ex-wife changed and kind of went the same route that I did in changing from the shenanigans that we were up to before, and she went and she kind of pursued religion again too, which was really great to see. So our kids have that on both the same thing on both ends, which is nice. Whether they're at their mom's or my house, and yeah, it's just been quite the experience. But people are always shocked when I say that there's a lot of good that came out of it. But there really have been like the biggest thing now to me is like this page, like being able to read through comments, like thousands and thousands and thousands of comments. Like we had just on our YouTube stuff, we had YouTube share their um, hey, hey Peter, thank you. Hold on.
Just sign up for a membership.
Oh, sweet. Peter, awesome, man. Welcome. So, everybody, Peter just signed up. You can see how he's got a star now next to his name, and his name went up to the top of the screen, and it stands out. So, now when Peter comments, it will flag his comment, much like what a super chat does, and take it to the top, make it stand out so that we can see that he's got something to say, and it brings priority to answering his stuff over that of other people, and it's just cool to have that support. Anyways,
Read that last message. Colin said
uh,
the one right before the sign up thing.
let's see. Don't stress. Prophecy says God will weaken His strong man to humble them. Man, that is really powerful, beautiful, and dang. Yes, sign me up. I'm there. I'll say that's it. That's cool. Let's see, Kathy, too much. Pain out, much love, aloha hugs. I can't feel my feet better than pain sweet. Aloha to.
Sweet aloha dreams.
Jeez. Sorry, my screen keeps turning off, plus whatever. But yeah, are you heading to bed? If you're heading to bed, get some rest, and yeah, aloha. We'll talk to you next time. So we are really trying to do more and more of these
Someone else just signed up for a
lives.
membership.
Oh, awesome. See them all. That's way cool. Lady Unicorn. Thank you. Awesome. It's so cool. Seriously, you guys are helping to usher this in. It has been so phenomenal to see how much our page is growing. Oh, I think I was starting to blab on about that. So like, YouTube sent out our analytics, like our information on how we're doing as a channel on YouTube, and man, in the last 6 months we've had over 150 or 160 million views or something like, right, 160
million
yeah,
since
geez.
February.
Since February we've had, and this is just YouTube, 160 million views. 160 million views um, to our page, and then they also broke down like how many hours or how many minutes of stuff had been watched, and like it was unreal as we did the math on that. And then that's just here on YouTube, and we have TikTok and Instagram, and then Facebook too. So it's been, gosh, the reach that we've been able to accomplish with this is just unreal, super unreal. And you guys joining and signing up to be a part of that is so cool. And we're not going anywhere. We want to keep on doing this, and this is our main thing that we do to support our family and our life. This is it. We put everything into it. So Andrea is our content creating, amazing rock star leader, and she does a phenomenal job.
All right, Addison. I'm gonna answer your question,
Oh.
but Mama says you need to go to bed after I answer your question, or Santa Claus isn't gonna come.
Yeah.
All right, so she says, any advice for someone who just started a YouTube channel? So I have a couple things of advice. So first, make sure that you just post regularly. Just keep posting, even if you don't have any views. If it's something you're passionate about, just keep on posting and you'll get better and better at making videos. For those that don't know, Addison is a kid. That's why I'm telling her she needs to go to bed.
Yeah. Like a lot of videos, just like do it.
Yeah, just keep
do it.
posting as often as you can. My other advice is that if you ever see any negative comments on your videos, delete them immediately and block the person, because you don't need them in your life. They shouldn't have any say in how you feel about yourself or what you're doing, and they have no business being on your page if they're going to be negative. So I think it's really easy when you start having people following you online to let the negative outweigh the positive and to get that in your head. So make sure, especially with as young as you are, that you just don't pay any attention to it. Just immediately delete it and block the person so they can never comment on your page again.
Yeah, don't give
Okay.
it any energy.
But yep, just keep on pushing if it's something you want to do. That's all. Now go to sleep. Merry Christmas.
Yeah, go get to bed. Don't you have a picture of your mom and dad on your screen on there? Where's your little picture at? So who is that on there with you? That's so little I can't see. So if I said something that's not, I didn't mean it in a bad way. But yeah, get your little tiny butt to bed, and should tell her to get that book though, the YouTube one. It's this freak. It's right there. One last thing, if you're still on there, Addison, tell whoever is over there you're growing up to help you. Get your parents to get you the YouTube formula. It's a book. It's a big book. But you have the desire to grow and really push your YouTube stuff, then get it and read it and learn from it. There's all sorts of good stuff in there. So yeah.
written by Dallas, what's his name? Daryl Evans.
Daryl Evans.
And he works with Mr. Beast a lot.
And for sure you know who that
He's
is.
an OG with YouTube World. What did I just wrap? Look. Oh, perfect.
Oh, see?
Total accident.
Like you framed it in there.
Total accident.
Shit, amazing. Oh.
She says it's her and her sister in the picture.
Oh, okay. Whoa. See what I mean? I didn't mean it. You're like this big on my thing here.
Looks like her sister's quite a bit older.
Okay. Okay, I see.
Oh, that's her.
All right. Yes, and definitely don't get stuck on some crazy psycho people that could get on there and try to start doing weird flattery type stuff to get your attention in a way that's going to make you give any what's the word I'm trying to say? Don't get suckered into anything from these weirdos and bad people that are out there trying to dupe kids in any way. So
Yeah, do not get any joy in negative attention.
it could be
Keep your own integrity.
it can make you feel good to be told all sorts of things, like if somebody's telling you you're super pretty and amazing and that's like whatever, like flattery. But that's not the time or the place to do it, and don't get stuck in there where you're gonna be having your emotions running the risk of getting hurt. So there's a lot of bad people out there. So be good. Go to bed. Again, quick flash through everything again. New people that are still up helping to usher in things or helping get things ready for Santa tonight. Andrea and I have been doing this page, The Wheelchair Dad, for several months now, since February. And based on our lives through raising our children and me being disabled and having to use a wheelchair to get around. I was in a construction accident 9 years ago that it broke my back and left me paralyzed from the waist down. As a single dad, when I got out of the hospital, eventually met Andrea. We just had our 8th-year wedding anniversary. We have 6 kids collectively between us. I had 2 before, she had 2, and then we had 2 of them together. So now here we are. We are loving life, this is our job to share what we can here on this page with everybody. Try and bring hope and inspiration, and give people some encouragement to want to go on and keep being awesome in life. Punch the day in the face. Like, don't give up, ever. Not an option. Really. No.
What are you doing to that box?
That's making a cool box.
Trying to make it completely unopenable.
So, no, this last piece of tape. Oh, sorry.
You're wasting all my tape.
I know. I'll
Tape.
get you some.
Stuff.
I'll get you some more.
Ron Dan just found out he had sleep apnea too.
What is it? Yeah, what is this stuff? They're trying to like make us get old or some crap. Like, super frustrating. It's actually been a longer diagnosis than that, because like I found out, I don't know, I've always struggled with sleep my entire life. Like anytime I'm in a classroom environment or driving a car and it's like slow and boring or like anything, whatever, that like I have had a hard time forever staying awake. And I finally started putting some energy into researching that, because it was just affecting things with Andrea and I in life, and it's just super frustrating. I'm on meds that can make me potentially tired too, but it's even more frustrating because I know that I've had that other problem since way before. So, anyways, as we were I worked on a diagnosis with my doctor, and we concluded that I have oh what the freak.
Narcolepsy. Why
Narcolepsy.
can you never think
I
of
don't
that?
know why it's so hard. Narcolepsy, and so
Warm in here.
with the narcolepsy, on some meds for that to try to help be more alert, but those don't even seem to help. So then it brought on the whole sleep apnea thing, and so we're trying to test that out and figure out where to get the win. How am I gonna win this whole battle? So just got a prescription to go get a sleep apnea whatever mask, a PAP, CPAP, APAP. I think is what they told me to get, an APAP mask. It's like a, I don't know, one that looks really sexy instead, or one that's not. I don't know. No, it's like just a different style.
Ron says that or narcolepsy is a byproduct of apnea.
Seeing that, but yeah, it's so hard. Like we kind of had this discussion with the doctors too. It's like where it's been my entire life,
Maybe you've had apnea your entire life.
which is which is the other part of the conversation I was about to
Not
say.
an old person thing.
Yeah, that's the other part I was gonna say. So up to this point in life, like people have always talked about sleep apnea being like a problem that just older weight males mainly had. Older aged, heavy guys, and so.
He's having some nerve pain, so excuse him for a minute. It'll pass.
So, anyways,
Old, overweight.
old and overweight, and so they've decided it's not that. Women have it too, and even men that aren't overweight have it too. So it's not just
We're
that.
old.
Yeah, we're bald.
Tell me kids
Yeah.
have it. I said old.
Oh,
What?
no. So
Right? We're talking about how kids have it too.
yeah, So the doctor was, as they were talking to me, they said now that I've been figuring out all this stuff with sleep apnea, they're actually finding out that there's a connection with ADHD in children. They say they do sleep studies on kids as young as 4 years old, where they go to the clinic and do sleep, where they get all hooked up and they monitor their sleep, and they find out that they're not getting the proper sleep that they need, which is which brings in a lot of the other side effects of ADHD and all that other stuff. So just excessively always being tired and needing that sleep as a kid. So anyways, they're saying that there's been so much more
Which I also think you have.
being studied.
Which I also think you have too. So you shouldn't have.
Yeah. Andrew has always accused me of having ADHD because I'm so efficient and just everything. I'm so task driven and exact. Anyways, sorry, it was so with that whole thing. Sorry, let me just turn here. With the new information that they were talking about, it could be that it was sleep apnea all the way from through my entire youth and all that stuff. And it's definitely been a lifelong struggle that has been really frustrating. And even years before my injury, I saw like signs about like if you have sleep problems or fall asleep this often, you should talk to a doctor. And being younger and dumber back then, I was like, I know I do. I should probably check it out, but I don't have time for that. So I never did. Anyways, now fast forward however many years later, it's really important to me that I figure out this sleep situation, and it's uncovering a whole bunch of stuff. So I'm not excited at all about the idea of wearing a mask to bed. I don't think it's sexy. I don't know how that's gonna go into the whole bedroom scene, because I like to just be able to cuddle, and I hate that thinking the idea of wearing a mask. I'm not gonna be able to like be like Darth Vader, like creeping up on Andrea at night in bed with a big mask. Won't be able to get close. I don't know. This whole thing freaks
You
me
already
out.
can't get close because you're gasping for breath and snoring in my ears, so it's not gonna. It's probably gonna help. You'll get more sleep, and you can be close before you sleep.
Yeah. So, anyways, I need to go pick out a mask. So excited. I think that's where I'm at. I need to go do that, and then they will follow up and see. I guess there's some other oral appliances and things that you can try and experiment with too. So I found out that I was having like 40 to 60 40 interruptions of sleep every hour, and it doesn't count as an interruption unless you've stopped breathing for like 60 to 90 seconds or something before they count it. So I have that many breaks, and then when I get into REM sleep, the count went from 40 to 60, because then I guess I forget what it says. The reason why you wake up easier in REM, or not wake up easier, but have the where's it? But it went up when they're talking about REM sleep, which is when you're supposed to be all nice and relaxed, and I'm not getting that. So we'll see if I get the mask and if it works. The lady doctor tried to make me feel better about it and was telling me that her husband doesn't know if she doesn't know if her husband would grab her if there was a house fire to get her out, or his CPAP machine first, because supposedly it's been so life-changing for him. So what?
That's what she said.
Yeah. As I was in tears because they were telling me I needed to get one.
That's everything.
Okay. Like an orange to eat? Let me start it. Okay. So it's been a rough thing trying to figure that out. So then I guess as far as the sleepwalking, oh my goodness. Narcolepsy. Ah, thank goodness I said it before, Andrea. So in order to actually confirm,
He said it's fairly unobtrusive once you get used to it.
you know what? I hope something works, because it sucks feeling tired all the time. It is super lame, and it's really just this sucks. It's super hard.
If we could get the sleep apnea under control and get our babies to sleep through the night, we'd be set.
Yeah. anyways, that's where we're gunning for. But,
Somebody made a nice comment. Illuminati.
let's see, sorry.
Says the first time here.
Illuminati, first time here, you probably get this a lot. Your whole story is inspirational. Thanks for being you. Thank you. Yeah, it has been with face hair, Santa beard, snowflakes. Let's see, with face hair, which I have, Santa beard, the nose plug style works great. So I'm super curious how, I don't even know what to expect when I go in there and look at the different things that they have, but we'll see. I am really interested in the investment of sleep and what it could do for me and my body and my life and my relationship. So I really do hope for good things, and willing to try it all. So I have a CPAP machine. It doesn't help much because there's nights my brain just never shuts down, and I keep waking up and I feel more tired in the morning since I'm home all day. I sleep when I'm sleepy. Yeah, see, I think there's going to be different variables for sure. I'm sure there's so many things, different options that are not options, but different challenges.
Tranquil sleep. I'm sure she
Oh.
tried everything.
Yeah, you know what? That's a good point. So there, we found some natural remedies that we work with our kids on, and have used ourselves. We have a child that has ADHD and ODD, which is like an oppositional defiance disorder, and we use some natural remedies instead of the traditional different Ambien and different what's the one for
Trazodone.
yeah, so different things like that. So to avoid Adderall, the other things, to avoid using those harder meds, we've went to a naturalist, like a health food store, and the guy there can test your body to see what you're low in and what helps stimulate the right things and when to do it. And anyways, put some stuff together for us for our children to work with, and it it works great. So at nighttime we have two different chewable tablets, and they're natural. It's one of them is suntheanine. We have a link on our webpage to these. We talk about them enough. We should.
If you go to thewheelchairdad.com, go to our Amazon shop, and then click on the ADHD list. There's Tranquil Sleep and suntheanine, and they help our son sleep really well at night.
It's crazy.
He has couldn't shut his brain down. He was up all through the night, all that kind of stuff. So I'm sure you've tried everything. But
like melatonin, it's like not. It doesn't. It's like way better.
These are really good. They literally make him pass out within 20 minutes. He's dead on the couch when he was wide awake before, and they're natural supplements. So
yeah, you should really give it a shot. Yeah, that'd be awesome if it worked out. You'd have to keep us posted if it does work out. Super cool. But see, send bleed oxygen at 3 helps bring the mass. They have a new machine. 2 that doesn't use 1. I had a doctor at one point put me on oxygen at night. And Lady Unicorn, thanks for welcoming our other people to our channel. It's such a friendly community. We love the crew when we pull up together like this. It's awesome. That's what we want. But distracted. Sorry. Let's see. Natural methods with the two kids. First Asperger's seem to be. So we stopped all stuff, and then the last three never been vaxxed. Yeah, yeah, moron. Yeah. Here you go.
I'm
Conversations.
so tired. I'm gonna fall asleep on the stockings.
Well, maybe we
You
should
better go set all this stuff out.
let everybody go so we can go get set up and
Finally finished wrapping the presents, so we're gonna have to let you guys go.
go out there and deliver the goods. So maybe. Oh, see, that's why I got the Oreo cookies so that we'd have some cookies to put out for Santa, because we didn't make any.
Alright,
All right.
I'm gonna pass out.
All right, you guys. Well, thank you so much for everybody being here. We had so many people on tonight. We've held a pretty large number for the majority of our conversation. It was cool. We had 80 or 90 people here for the whole first while. Super cool. Where'd you go? So we're just. Anyways, I got distracted.
I'm so tired.
Focus here.
Thank you guys for being here. Keeping us company while we're wrapping present. Thanks for all the super chats and
Yeah, share. You
thanks
guys.
for those that joined our memberships and are already members. You guys are the best.
Help us to share this whole thing. Share, like, subscribe. What are you saying, Ron? Yeah. Where'd you go? Whoop. I hope you kept my email. I would love to chat. Well, yeah, definitely. I'll get your email on there. I'm taking it. You've emailed me then, right? On the. Are you emailed from our, like the Wheelchair Dad landing page? If you've emailed me, then I'll have it. I'll go search for it. Or do you want to see if there's anything pulled up? Just out of curiosity. Right there. But yeah, we should definitely chat. It sounds like we have a lot more commonalities than I would have known even. But if you go to, I'm not sure where it's at. So
I think it's like too late for us to process this
So-
kind of stuff.
do me a favor. Go to the wheelchairdad.com. Our landing page is there with our email and stuff on it. And just shoot me email, and we can get in touch either. Even if you want to throw your phone number on there, whatever, we can get in touch that way, or email whatever you want, bud. I really appreciate everything tonight. You guys have all been awesome. Okay, so I did it once before. If you've done it, then it's there, and I'll pull it up and see. If I haven't written you back on it, that's why I'm not sure. I apologize for not writing back yet, but
You may have written back. Apologize for that too. We get
It's
so
a
many
blur.
emails, it stinks.
yeah, we really do try to keep up and make everybody feel personal. Like it is a really cool thing what we have going here. But we have hundreds of thousands of people following and a lot of people to communicate with on a regular basis. So
But now that we've chatted with you
Sometimes-
so long, you'll stand out.
yeah, sometimes it is hard to remember who's who, but when we're talking on a regular basis, it definitely helps to clarify that and make it way more fresh. So thanks again for tonight. Love you guys all. Merry Christmas. Really love and appreciate all you guys' support. Thanks for standing behind us, helping us. Like, subscribe, share. Yeah, help us keep growing this channel. We really appreciate it. And
Good luck, Clara
Yeah.
and the Bahamas.
oh, Yeah.
First year cooking by herself. She said, "You got this."
Awesome.
It was my first year cooking Thanksgiving dinner all by myself, and made it happen.
It was really good. Do it. Own it. You've got it. So, all right, you guys. On that note, reading the last couple of messages here. Get some rest and enjoy the day. That's right. Okay. God bless all of you. Good night.